But the problem is no one knows whether we're on yet or not.
Really? Are you sure?
Because
Because nobody's in there.
Bro,
let's just hope your laptop.
The reflection.
are we talking?
Wait, it changed, and
There you go. We're live, dude.
and everyone knows that's stupid. Because they heard us, and yeah. So apparently, from what we can tell, we're live.
We're live, yeah.
We're live. The OGs are back.
Yeah. 45 minutes after the the time was supposed to be.
By the way,
live.
we
Yeah,
need
sure.
we need to fix the angle a bit.
Angle of what?
Of which camera?
That camera.
In camera.
Yeah,
Why?
because it's not.
Is it tilted?
No, Aziz is not showing.
No,
it's not exactly a bad thing.
Aziz is showing on this camera. Hold up.
He's with me.
Yeah, he's with you on this camera. Hold up.
No, actually, the idea was the idea to have him on that camera or what? Exactly.
Please get out.
All right, Aziz, do us all a favor and just get out.
We're good.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
So, guys, sorry for the late delay. Somebody was late. Don't blame him.
Not only that, we had technical difficulties since our tech guy is sick today.
Yeah, Talha, our wishes are with you, man. We hope you get better, for real.
And Tim, we hope we were here.
We all wish you were here.
We wish you were here.
Don't worry, he's alive.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. At least, yeah.
Yes. All right. So, welcome to the 11th episode. Establishment.
The establishment of this podcast.
All right, and we want to welcome back Shieldman H here.
I'm happy to be here again. Finally, I'm back.
Man, we missed
Glad
you.
to be here.
Man, we missed you.
I missed the podcast, man. I missed talking with you guys in general. Like, I missed being around you guys. But life caught up to me for multiple weeks. Did not give me a chance, but now I'm finally here.
All right, and this is actually the first time you and I have done a podcast together.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I just noticed.
I wanted to be on the very first podcast after my debut.
Yeah.
You were not with us in a good way, basically.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, life happens.
Yeah, back
we
then.
wanted to be
back then, I had
with
some
the,
situations I had to take care of, and you know.
yeah, with the episode
And
after, and when you were free, then life caught up to me. So it was a mix and match. Disalignment. So
Now
yeah,
let's
we're
hope we
back
can
together.
find topics for you to talk at, and you can join us. But seriously, man, your rants.
Dude,
I love them. I love them.
I will rant from here to the moon and back.
All right.
If I hate something, I'm gonna say I hate it. If I like something, I'm gonna say I like it. The first time I talked to Clint, the very first time I talked to Clint, it was on Discord. After hello, we spent like an hour. It was an episode worthy, okay, about ranting about things in general. But we did not publish it. We did not record it. We did not do anything.
We should have.
For the most case,
Yeah.
okay, it was not family friendly.
I know.
It was
With
filled
you,
to the
nothing is
brim.
family friendly.
It was filled to the brim with everything, man. Like, we were not supposed to publish it. If we publish it, we're gonna get cancelled immediately.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
sure, that's for sure. So, to remind everyone, so I'd like to remind you that I'd like to reintroduce myself and our fellow hosts. So I'm Senku Kutiar.
I'm Aziz the Hobbit.
I'm Lodi One Kenobi.
I'm Shieldman H.
So this is our 11th episode, as it's been stated. Wow, this has been a long run, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I
like
mean-
I remember the very first episode watching it, and now we're on 11th episode.
Yeah.
Thank God we are pushing through it, because there's a study that 90%
Yeah.
from I think it's 90 or 95%. I heard that information like a year ago
Tell
when
me.
I was watching some of the podcasts. They were like stating some studies.
Yeah.
Between 90 to 95% of podcasts does not make it past episode 7.
Oh wow.
And
Wow.
we are
And we broke through that.
Nice.
We are
New
there
world
and
record,
halfway
come
to
on.
double it. We're gonna
Guinness.
make 2 laps.
We're gonna make it on Guinness. Let's go.
We're gonna make it to Guinness. Guinness World Record gonna be inviting us for sure. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Come, dude. We're like
I'm
how
trying.
many minutes? Like
I'm trying.
We're 3 minutes in.
I'm trying.
Just suck it in. Just suck it
I'm power through it.
in. Just
But
power
be-
through
le-
it. It's
be-
fine.
before we get right into the main topic, let's say what we all feel right now is that Fortnite is the best game in the world, the best game ever made. and it's gonna live on forever. Come on, let's go eternity.
Does anybody have a weapon here? Thank God, no one
Okay.
have a weapon.
There you go, man. I'll get a new remote. Just do it. Just do it. Just tell me how it's done.
I'm fighting my demons right now.
We're all fighting our demons right now.
Trying, okay, with a tooth and nail. I'm trying to not do anything. Okay, calm down.
All right.
I took my medicines. I took my Aziz EpiPen. It's fine.
So I'm doing my Kendo meditation right now. Thank you. Usually I do this to calm down my demons, man. And
You're the only physical demon that we cannot fight. We cannot go against. It's fine. We gotta go through it. Like, I mean, the man is here. The kid is here. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. Like, what? We're gonna take him out. We already offered him to be out of the podcast. Like 2 minutes ago when I told him to get out, but he was not out. He's still here. Yeah.
All right.
We
Let's
gotta roll.
be
We gotta
careful.
roll.
All right. So before we get to the main topic, which is literally what we're trying to do here.
Which is not Fortnite.
Thank you.
Yes, true.
Yes. So we're going to be talking about the MCU in its current direction right now. Now I know how you feel, Shield Man.
I love MCU. Come on, I love them so
Yeah,
much.
the only thing that's missing from you right now is the crossing the fingers behind your back.
Yeah, I love them so much. Oh my God, you cannot believe how much I love MCU. What disappointment? No, I'm not disappointment whatsoever. I'm not disappointed in MCU
Alright.
or DC Universe. No, I'm not disappointed. But if I go on a tirade for 2 hours, well, pardon me in advance. So what you gonna say?
Nothing at all. You just said it all. All right, let's at least talk about the current direction that's going on, and at least give some speculation on what the movies are going to be about. All right, one of them is going to be on Phase 6. Before we get to that, it's one of the newly announced movies, and it's finally came its way into the MCU for apparently some strange reason, which is Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Deadpool 1 and 2 were never part of the X-Men universe or the MCU universe. All right? It finally wiggled its way, like Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds, all right, into the MCU.
It's gonna be the one with Wolverine in it, right?
Yeah.
And we all thought that Wolverine has Hugh Jackman has actually decided to retire the Wolverine claws.
Yeah, that's as far as I remember. But somehow there is a show, there is a TV show about Wolverine, and now there is a movie with Deadpool.
What TV show? Which one do you mean?
You mentioned the TV show in the 3rd episode. Don't you remember that?
You mean the video game?
Yeah,
it's
it
not
was
a
right.
video
It was
game.
no, it was right. It's the video game.
It was the video game.
It
Yeah,
was the
but-
video game.
So
But
you were talking about the video
yeah,
game.
yeah,
not
we're
TV
talking
show.
about the
Oh,
video.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never made it. Although they made tons of X-Men TV shows, Fox Kids, those kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
offshoots.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well,
All the time.
I think if there's still love left in you on the MCU universe, I think this is the one. Which, or at least it pulls you back in.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you-
I love Wolverine, man.
Or
Everyone-
Deadpool.
Honestly.
No one loves
honestly,
Deadpool.
really,
They
like-
tolerate Deadpool because of Ryan Reynolds.
I honestly thought that I always thought that Hugh Jackman was gonna come back as Wolverine. Like I feel like Wolverine.
No one can play him.
He's coming
Yeah.
back.
No one can.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm. And this is the point. No one can play Wolverine unlike Hugh Jackman.
Like he's the hairiest guy that is perfect to be a wolf.
And
Wolverine.
the way how he does the scream, the roar.
Yeah.
He actually sounds like an animal when he does it.
Yeah, and his veins just start popping out like he's gonna pop a vein or
And
something.
when he runs.
He runs like an animal.
Yeah.
Straight up. He runs like an animal. Straight
And
up.
it's like, and he even in the school in X-Men 2, have you noticed that he's a skilled close quarters, in quarters fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he's
still
able to
fighter.
he's able to fight like one opponent, cut him, keep him quiet, and then stealthily go against another opponent. It's been said that Wolverine in originality had ninja training. Yeah,
I never know that.
this was in the comic books.
I never know
Oh yeah,
that.
Wolverine had ninja training. Oh, don't forget, he's 200 years old.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
he's over that now.
He is over that.
Did they count the time when he was like
Born.
frozen and?
No, he didn't. He never got frozen.
Not frozen. When he was under medication and under the pool and.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, that was like a couple of hours.
So it was not a long time.
No,
No, a couple of hours, like a surgery.
Yeah.
You know?
When they implemented it was vibranium. They
Yeah,
inserted.
Adamantium.
Yeah,
Adamantium,
Yeah.
adamantium.
It's just stronger than vibranium, by the way.
It's actually indestructible. The only way that you can like manipulate vibranium is by keeping it hot.
You mean adamantium?
Adamantium.
See, you didn't. Yes, adamantium. Yes, adamantium has to be kept very hot so you can manipulate it. You know, just like any kind of metal.
Yeah.
Once it cools, it becomes hard, indestructible.
Like, look, I don't believe that that Hugh Jackman is someone who played Wolverine. Like, I believe that he is Wolverine. Like,
Let's look at the reality. Who were the other candidates? Zac Efron?
Get out of here.
Thank you.
I think
Honestly.
also
Thank
another
you.
candidate was the guy that played Venom.
No,
What's his name?
no. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Tom
Yeah, that guy.
Tom Hardy.
I mean,
Tom
that
Hardy.
guy. Yeah,
Tom Hardy is a better candidate.
But it would not be
yeah.
canon. It would not be canon. He's already part of the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
Venom.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I didn't like Venom 2.
So-
I didn't watch Venom 1, but I didn't like Venom 2.
Well,
and
Venom
how-
2, in my opinion, was like a lover's quarrel movie. It's like, I want to break up right now.
Yeah. And it's like, the thing is, I don't
It's
like
like
the fact.
it's like Venom wants to get out of Eddie.
Yeah.
It's like the Hulk wants to get out of Bruce.
Yeah, because
Or you
Not
mean-
Bruce getting
yeah.
out of Hulk.
Yeah, because
It's even though they are the same person, like you cannot separate them.
Yeah.
It's the same
And
person. You
if
can't
you
separate them, no matter how you try.
that's
It's the same person.
that's the plot that they will make for Spider-Man to have, for Tom Holland to have his own black costume. I think.
Oh my God.
They're gonna
No, but
have Tom
that's-
Holland have the same costume.
No, but that's
They have
part of
milked
the, it's
Tom
part of-
Holland in the past 2 years so hard.
Look. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. It was gonna be an eventuality that
Yes.
Spider-Man was gonna get the black
Yes,
costume.
he will.
Yes, we all knew that.
It happened. Amazing Spider-Man was a different universe, but at least it's gonna happen to Tom Holland.
I mean,
Because
is that for sure?
Yes, yes.
It happened to Tobey Maguire, and it was one of the original storylines. Spider-Man and Venom are meant to clash. They were like frenemies,
Yeah.
you know?
I think I think that Venom is his mortal enemy. Like
No,
his
no, they're frenemies.
frenemies, huh?
Oh yeah,
Friend
and
enemies, yeah.
yeah, after some time, you could see them. They're gonna be frenemies. Honestly, they were mortal enemies on the original storyline. You know, because at first, here's what's who bonded the symbiote Venom. Which person did it bond with first?
Spider-Man.
Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Because of his spider powers,
Yeah.
he gained them and he passed them on to Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
When he was removed from Spider-Man and moved to Eddie Brock, he still had some traits from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But what's confusing me right now?
Yes.
The new Spider-Mans are going to be like have cyber parts to
What-
shoot webs and stuff like that.
No, that's
With-
it's always had them because I don't think they can go with the idea of Spider-Man having organic web.
Like,
Yeah,
I
organic
want
web.
that.
It was the old school Spider-Man had organic webs. When
Exactly.
you saw him when
Exactly.
he was in the room, he suddenly just pulled a beer can with his web that were shot from his hand.
That,
No,
was-
no,
that was
actually-
Sony's
that's-
version though.
That's
Actually,
the Amazing Spider-Man.
and that's why
That
it was a
was so-
soda can, not a beer can. But yes, we get the idea.
Yeah. So when the Venom.
You know,
Okay,
do you know remember the reaction in No Way Home when the two Peters from Amazing and the MCU Spider-Man saw that Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, had organic
Organic,
web.
They got confused.
They were like so surprised, and it was like, the first one was confused was Toby, because he never needed web shooters.
That's true. He never
Eh,
needed.
he never
those
needed
shooters.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never needed web shooters.
And I feel like Spider-Man should always be that way. Like
No,
in
and-
every universe.
Yeah.
And of all parts
Yeah.
of the body, why the wrist? It could have
And-
come
Where you
out.
gonna
It
put
could
it?
have come out from a different.
Where are you
orifice,
gonna put
know?
it? Where are you gonna put it?
Anyone's,
because
and
it's
anyone's
Spider-Man.
going to wonder. Has anyone ever asked? The Rock signed this.
Yeah.
Why was it the Spider-Man's?
No, isn't
Why
the
does he-
rock sign?
No,
I think
this-
this is the rock and roll sign, and
Yeah,
this is the.
yeah.
Webs.
There's a difference.
Yeah,
Web
and and they variated it to look like the web shooting.
Yeah.
The web shooting.
Yep.
How does that even work?
I think the very first time I saw that sign when I was a kid,
Yeah.
okay, I immediately linked it to how the spider teeth looked like. I did not link it to how the rock and roll sign looked.
Really? Like, how does the teeth?
I don't know. It's my imagination.
Because he's right. He's right. Think of it this way. It's like how you see what's it called? That animal with the big teeth with the tusks.
A boar?
Not the
Hog.
Pumbaa?
No.
I think I know what you're talking about.
No. It's the one in the sea. The one.
beetle?
No.
A dung beetle.
The guy that was in Ice Age.
The walrus.
Yeah.
Walrus.
Walrus. Now, how does the teeth on the walrus look?
Really long.
The tusk.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a tusk.
It's a tusk, right? So it's the same thing with the spider.
Yeah.
Right? They've got 2 long teeth.
Yeah.
Right? So for them to inject the venom, how can they couldn't add that?
For the long time, since I was
Spiders are always known to be venomous. Why didn't they add that to Spider-Man to begin with?
Because I always thought that the spiders shoot the webs from their mouth, not from the rear end.
No,
way.
they-
No,
Yeah.
from the rear end.
Yeah, they
I know,
do
but
from
I
the
did
rear
not
end.
know that.
Well, they're not gonna give.
But
Technically,
when
it was
I
a
heard
mute.
about Spider-Man and so the spiders are in the movie and stuff like that. When he did the sign, I thought that it was the spiders shooting them from their mouth.
Well-
So it was the same sign.
Well, think of it this way: the spiders, when the spider bit Peter Parker, in general, it mutated him.
Yeah,
Yeah, it made him a human with spider-like.
it affected the genes basically.
Yeah, so it adapted to his blood, to his genes, things like that. So I know it doesn't. It sounds a little bit far-fetched, but believe me, I think that's the best way to explain it.
I like Peter Parker that way, organic webs, and Tobey Maguire in general. I like Tobey Maguire more than the other two.
Tom Holland and Andrew
Holland.
Garfield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield. I like Tobey Maguire more than.
I think I've seen the first Spider-Man, like 3 or 4 times in theater.
Me too. Not in theater. Like I was just born in that year, 2002.
But it was good. It
Yeah,
was
it was
good.
really good.
If you think about
It's campy.
I'm fighting the urge to throw this at you right now.
nah, come on, man. It's not.
He said he was born.
Yeah, I was born in 2002.
He was born in 2002.
Yeah, he's
the
born
same
in
year.
2002.
The same year. So in a way, I'm Spider-Man, right?
Yeah. It could possibly be
His last day.
not last
On
day.
Earth.
You know, it's a multiverse. It's a multiverse. Maybe somewhere in a billion.
There's an Aziz
universes.
who we could tolerate.
In a billion universes, there is Aziz.
So
that we
speaking
can-
of multiverses, let's get back on topic. So the first movie, let me see this on my end. All right.
Bring the
It's Black Panther,
cheat.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. Wait, is Black Panther?
Yeah, it is.
Amazing. You read my
Panther-
notes.
Yeah. Finally.
Black Panther is coming this November.
Yeah, I thought it was like next year, but it's this soon. Wow.
Well, it's actually. That's actually strange.
Yeah, it's really soon, right?
No, but I'm surprised that guy, the guy who died,
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick
Boseman.
Boseman, is still
Boseman.
part of the cast, though.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll.
It was a way to tribute him.
I don't think he's gonna be there. I think it was like we're going.
No,
only
no,
gonna see,
They're
like,
gonna
a
show.
silhouette.
They're gonna show him in a burial.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Yes.
They CGI'd some parts.
Yeah, I think
Like how
that's-
they did with
movie.
how they did with Paul Walker and
Yeah,
Fast and
his
Furious.
Brother, yeah, that's true. They
Yeah,
used
yeah.
his brother to like.
Amazing. You know this, and yet you think Fortnite is a great game.
I mean, it's controversial.
But honestly,
Everything is
look, I don't mean to be disrespectful
Go ahead.
disrespectful to the people who made the film,
Yes.
to the people who made Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Mhm.
But I feel like the movie is gonna be an epic fail. I feel like
Why
when
do you think that?
It before he starts making his point, it was noted that it was one of the longest movies of
yeah,
phase,
it's longer. It's
It's
actually
the
Fa-
longest
phase-
movie because
yeah.
it's so boring, or what?
phase 4.
Yeah.
Longest movies of phase 4, which makes no sense. Why
I
would
think it's even longer than Avengers Endgame, right?
no.
Why is it gonna be long? Like the Black Panther story is not that deep.
And it's not just that. It's going to talk about his sister.
Yeah, I think his sister's gonna take the helm.
Ah, bruh.
But why is it
Yeah.
gonna be? I think it's gonna be long because it's essential to the plot for the final movie on Phase 6, which is
Phase
which
4.
is-
Phase 4.
No. I mean, when eventually they get around to Phase 4 and Phase 5, Phase 6,
Mm-hmm.
the final movie to that is what? The Secret Wars, right? So it's very important because I think that's one of the main objectives of
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Panther. Because there's the destruction
They're
of...
building, as he said, he's building a universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
building the premise for the next thing. The best thing we can do is actually judge based on the end credits. The end credits are, well, let's just say it's Marvel's way of showing us what the next story is going to be about.
But I think they should end the end credit scene strategy because like I used to love them, but now it's like I don't like waiting. Like no one likes waiting.
No,
It's-
it's,
it's
like,
a-
why is it the
it's-
best strategy?
It's part of the pop culture. There's
Look,
nothing you can do.
I feel like after the movie ends, like the main movie ends, like immediately after that they should show like the logo of
the next movie?
the logo of the same movie, like let's say Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
After they show the name of the movie, we should immediately switch to the cutscenes, and that's it.
All right.
I feel like that would be best.
But but let me tell you this: Marvel started something, and
Yeah.
afterwards DC did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were the first to do that, right?
Yeah, Marvel was the first one to do that. They first did it with Iron Man,
Yeah.
the first Iron Man.
Oh yeah, with Nick Fury, you mean?
With
Oh,
when it comes to Nick Fury, and
Yeah,
he's talked
that's
about the Avengers.
Sorry to cut off, guys. So
Yes.
Geeky Amriki just had a comment. So he said he thinks everything sucks because it will be horrible because as he's put your mic closer. Abdul Rahman, your gain is too loud. Lodi, your mic isn't close enough and has echo. Okay, thank you very much.
Anything about me, or I'm fine?
No, I
Oh,
think
you're good,
fine.
man. You're good, apparently.
Thank God.
Because
You know, I'm professional like that.
oh yeah,
You know, I make
that's why we
everything
love you,
better.
bro. That's why we love you.
Thank you.
But anyways,
Yeah,
where were we
really
with
humble.
Black Panther? Like, do you guys think the movie's gonna suck? Or
All right, suck is a big word. We need to sound a little bit
more
professional.
professional? Yeah.
We don't know the storyline. We're only speculating so far. Whether we judge or not is something else. Hell, Black Adam is coming out tomorrow officially
Qatar, yeah.
in Qatar. Actually, the first screening is tonight.
Wasn't it yesterday in
No,
London?
it's tonight. In London?
Yeah, like
Why
that's
do we
what-
why do we care about London? We
like-
care about Qatar.
No, I mean like
We're called Qatartainment.
I mean the
Bro,
world premiere.
Black Adam with the Rock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude,
I'm
that
super
movie is
excited.
so generic. I swear to God,
Well,
it's
what-
gonna be the most generic. thing on
Listen,
planet Earth.
listen. The Rock is gonna do what he's gonna do. He's literally gonna carry the franchise on his back.
Just like he did WWE
And
Yeah,
just
and I think
and
Fast
and
Fast
Baywatch
Furious.
and Baywatch.
and Baywatch.
Baywatch. Yeah.
I feel
Literally,
like he-
everything he's gonna do is literally gonna literally bring the franchise a little bit up.
At the end of the day, it's The Rock. You cannot hate The Rock. He's one of the most wholesome people on
That
planet
guy
Earth.
is, you wanna love him, no matter how
He's-
big he
he's
is.
just charming.
He's like a big,
And-
he's like a big teddy bear that could squash you and hug you at the same time. You know, you want to insult him, but you can't. I mean, I love that guy, right?
We all love him too, but not like that.
You won't die for him,
No,
though.
what?
No.
What?
What I
Would
mean
you
because he had, but no, because he said he's huggable. He'll crush you and all
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah,
but
because he's
better
got
hug,
because he's
better.
got because he's got those muscles, you know.
Yeah, he's got muscles.
the big guns. But
so yeah.
why do I say it's generic? Like all the quotes that were in the premiere,
Yeah,
in the trailer,
yeah.
they were so generic and so predictable.
That's because
The-
it's how
the
Black
world
Adam is gonna be.
The world needed a hero. Instead, it got me. How many times we heard that?
Look, the Geeky Amriki actually says, so do you guys feel like everything sucks because I feel like it does? No reason, no argument to justify it. I just wish it was better in some way. No solution,
Yeah.
just a problem.
No, he's referencing someone.
Yeah, not only that, but it's to some degree it is true
Yeah.
that this is what's happening.
Right.
Because we have been disappointed one too many times with movies that have come out in the last 2 or 3 years.
Especially with DC movies.
Especially DC movie. This is the kind of worms I don't want to open.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I will give them like an excuse, maybe due to COVID or things like that. The world going into like the gutter basically. With
Aquaman
the
too.
The
Russia
Geeky
versus
Amriki actually,
Ukraine
sorry
and
to,
stuff like
to
that.
interrupt you, but the Geeky Amriki says, Shield Man, a little more volume. Like, I don't know what
What
he
do you mean a
meant.
little more?
I think he
volume?
means
You wanna make me-
speak up a bit
Are you
more,
sure?
or get
Speak
close,
louder?
or get closer to the mic if you
Yeah, I
can,
think
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
So
get
I'm
the
gonna
mic-
be talking like that. You guys like
or
that?
get the mic closer to you or something.
Mm.
I
Anyways.
gotta talk a little bit quieter apparently because I'm hearing
Some
them
people
too loud.
some people going deaf tonight.
Like I saw earlier today, I saw that someone gave a website gave Black Adam
Yeah.
5 out of 10. I feel like that's a shock.
how can you score it already? Is it
No, because I think so.
London, as you said, London probably gave
World
or may-
premiere.
Oh yeah, don't forget, guys. People have screening, private screenings to give reviewers a chance to
Yeah,
actually
that's
put it
true.
online.
Yeah, critics. Yeah, for the critics.
Yeah,
as well, yeah.
reviewers, critics, official critics.
Yeah.
So it's like having a key to the game before it publishes.
Exactly. Like you get an early access to the game before it actually goes.
So is the review embargo lifted already, or because that they give you embargo, right? There's an
Yeah.
embargo before you produce your reviews. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like believe
they
me,
will always be. There
believe
will
me,
always be.
believe me. Yeah, I mean, you'd see reviews right now. I mean, our first screening of Black Adam is tonight at 11 p.m. Qatar time.
The only like criticism I will take from anybody, it's gonna be from the audience, from people around the earth, not critics. Someone calling himself a critic gonna be giving opinion, because
true.
there's gonna be a money play at some point in that criticism.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a money play. Like,
all right. Yeah, you're paid
There's
to
no
give
way out of it.
you're paid to criticize a movie, whether it's positive or negative. But look, if a critic can actually remain neutral, based on the opinion of what he sees, and rather not what he's being paid for, or rather being paid in general.
yeah, some people,
Like how people do
The Geeky
unboxings.
Enrique says no. Just turn the gain down on yours, like on your.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Does this mean the microphone itself or
what was the
Streamlabs?
volume?
No. The gain is for him because he is.
It's on men right now.
I think it's on Min as well. Like,
No,
look at that.
because before he said this, he said Shield Man a little more volume. Then he said no, just turn the gain down on yours. Black Adam reviews are bad. Are
And they're bad. Okay, Black Adam.
So let's
does he mean
let's
your
expect the worst on Black Adam.
This is my mark. Yeah,
Should we turn like the gain?
I lowered the gain a smidge.
Okay.
Let's see how it's
But
going.
guys, I feel like
Anyways.
I'm calling it right now. I feel like we're gonna see Henry Cavill in one of the end credit scenes of Black Adam. What do you guys think?
Oh,
No,
please bring it on.
not Henry Cavill.
Like
We're gonna see Shazam.
Are you sure? Like I don't want to.
Shazam is actually one of the enemies of. It's actually the main enemy of
his
Black
arch
Adam.
Enemy. His arch
Yes.
enemy, I think. Yeah.
They both have the power of
Yeah.
Shazam, both Black Adam and red Shazam. Right? See what I did there?
Like what?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I'm
Black
picking up what
Adam-
you're throwing down. I'm picking up.
if
Black Adam and White Adam. Yeah.
Guys, if Black Adam of the DC extended universe says Shazam, will he like die? Because like in the comics he's like over
They
1,000
both
years old, right?
look. They both have the power of Shazam.
The moment he says Shazam, he turns
You know what?
back to a
You know
kid.
Shazam is actually an acronym.
Yeah, for like it's like Zeus, like one of the gods, like the names of the gods.
Yeah, Zeus, Hercules, all that kind of stuff.
These are higher names.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all gods' names, and they're put together so that Shazam can inherit their power somehow,
Yeah.
and the wisdom of Solomon,
Yeah.
which he has none of them.
If it leaves, if the host dies, it's gonna go to somebody else. Just like an evil power or an evil spirit. Or
And for some weird reason, they managed to share the power in the Shazam movie.
somehow they both have the same power. I don't know how, but it happens.
Well, it depends. Maybe he fell asleep.
And what, the other gave him a kiss?
What Sleeping Beauty style?
What is this logic, man?
Hey, man, we live in the world of DC and Marvel. There's no logic.
The geeky.
I think-
Sorry guys to interrupt, but Tim says if you don't have filmmaking experience, you should never critique and
Criticize. Yeah.
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 You should, if you don't have filmmaking experience, you should never criticize. Okay,
Believe me, being
that's the end of the episode, boys. We never made a movie. We basically made content.
we're talking about the franchise, so let's get back to it. So Wakanda Forever,
Mhm.
all right? As we have stated, now so we are nearing the end of Phase 4,
Yeah.
which was the first phase of the Multiverse saga.
No, the geeky Enrique says no. Send Goku down as in your volume and Shield Man up.
So I
My
raised
volume-
the gain on
my volume
Yes,
is down.
You need to
Oh,
gain.
wait, it's
up your game for a bit.
All right.
How is it now?
So
I mean,
I hope everything is good now.
if
But
it's
anyways,
not fun, I don't know what's.
what were you saying about Black Panther?
so Black Panther is the last movie of Phase 4, which is the first phase of the Multiverse saga. All right. So in these last few movies, we have seen that instead of time travel, which was the basic plot point of Endgame,
Yeah.
we are now seeing
Multiversal travel.
multiversal travel, a
Yeah.
multiversal existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Anyone seen What If?
I have, dude.
I've
The
se-
the last two episodes. Do you know how like
Yeah. The
It blew
Watcher
my mind.
intervened and the Avengers changed.
yeah
They're actually there was actually something called the Secret Avengers, but we'll get to that later.
yeah
Yeah.
like the ones in What If that team and that you see in the last two episodes, they're called the Guardians of the Multiverse. That's what the Watcher calls them.
It was a parody of the Guardians of the
The
Galaxy
Galaxy.
and Avengers and things
Yeah.
like that. You know, there's nothing else to show them.
What are they? Are they a separate version? A different version?
Yeah, different
Yeah.
versions of the
Avengers
same
and
same
Guardians of
character.
the Galaxy.
Yeah,
It's
think
like,
of it
okay.
this way. Think of every point of time and the original heroes that you've seen and put a little twist to it. All right? And you'll change exactly who they are. All right, one of them was that instead of Captain America, we get Captain Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about these people.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
I really
So you
thought they would call her
Okay.
Captain Britain.
So this was
Oh,
literally
come on, dog.
Yeah,
that's just racist.
What, he gonna be going around stabbing
not-
people
no, 'cause
while
like-
Captain America is shooting others?
no, because even like
No,
her
no, no,
suit,
no,
her
no.
suit.
She's gonna have tea.
All right.
She's gonna have
She's
tea.
gonna have tea
She's gonna
instead
have tea
of
and
black-
crumpets.
black coffee, yeah.
I will. I shall strike you right now with my powerful shield made of vibranium.
Yeah.
Huzzah! That's how it's gonna go.
But
If
like-
if we're talking about Captain
But
Britain.
like her suit in the What If series is like Britain's flag.
But she never called herself
Yeah.
Captain Britain.
Yeah, it's like. But
What,
wouldn't
what,
that
she
be,
gonna go down to battle waving her hand like that? What's gonna happen?
But wouldn't it make more sense?
Classic
Wouldn't-
Elizabeth.
Wouldn't it make more sense to make herself?
Nothing
as,
is not everyone's generic as Captain America, and Steve was so generic because he was blonde and had
blue eyes.
blue eyes.
Blue eyes and
Yeah.
But he was.
Which
he
was the basic plot point of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Series, yeah, that's true.
Now that's a black. Now that's the what do you call it? A Captain.
Controversial, yeah.
No, that's a Captain America I want to see, like like not the Captain America that America,
Sees.
Sees,
yeah, quote unquote, like a German American.
Listen, Tim is in the chat. Okay, we are not allowed to say something about that. Okay.
So
whatever,
He's
whatever.
more professional
So what's-
than us in America.
So what's
okay?
the new version of Captain America now?
Well, currently it's gonna be
Falcon.
and
Yeah, who calls himself
Falcon.
Now, yeah.
yeah, Falcon.
Okay.
He's got now a new suit. I think there's some vibranium
Yeah,
in
it is. It is the
Made of
the
vibranium.
wings are made out of vibranium.
Yeah, he lost his old suit, Falcon, and during a mission with the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, against the new Captain America,
Yeah,
whose name is John Walker.
yeah, and now he's called named Battlescar.
Isn't it U.S. agent?
Oh yeah, it is U.S. agent. He is U.S. agent. Let me explain.
I'm lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
man.
like yeah.
They created a TV show called The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
All right.
They replaced Captain America with this guy called John Walker. The government just gave him the shield.
Uh-huh.
All right. So they had some missions together, Falcon, Winter Soldier, and the new Captain America. Things went bad. By the way, this Captain America didn't have the super serum,
Yeah, he was normal.
Oh, okay. So he was neutral.
but he got it.
But he had experience. He had
Natty.
like
But-
military experience.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough because he was
jealous.
Military experience will not give you anything against superpowers.
Yeah, against gods.
because they did have them. Now later on, apparently it was discovered that there were more super soldiers, not just Steven.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So after a couple of fights, Captain America, the new Captain America, okay, ripped off Falcon's wings. You know, it didn't hurt, of course. You know, they were
Yeah.
But
mechanical.
he did damage them.
Yeah, addition to his body, yeah.
except for
Yes.
its emotional damage.
Yeah.
More emotional damage than anything. I'm not the Falcon if I
But
can't come
technically,
home.
he stole those wings, his original wings, from Tony Stark. Those
No,
wings were
no,
made-
no, 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 no. It was originally his wings, but they was just stored in the Avengers Tower.
No, they even had the Stark label. It said Stark on the wings.
Let me explain.
Maybe, but if you think about it, Winter Soldier is older than
Who?
Iron Man, right?
Yeah, he is.
was
Yeah.
decades before Iron
Yeah.
Man, before
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Stark
He's like
company
he's like
and everything.
130 something.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
for Falcon, not Winter Soldier.
Ah, so
Winter Soldier has no Stark technology whatsoever.
yeah.
All right, so Falcon had his wings ripped off, and Winter Soldier had an understanding with the Wakandans.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so he asked them to make Falcon a new suit made of some vibranium. And
Actually, it's entirely vibranium, by the way.
can I continue?
sorry,
there?
Yeah, it's fine, Come on.
Made entirely of vibranium. All right, and it's got more of a Captain America theme on it. And he started wearing the shield.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He didn't feel like he deserved it. So, but now that he sees that the world is in danger, he suddenly feels like he deserved it.
I think that
So
And he
his
first
suit-
became the first black Captain America.
Is there really a black Captain America though?
Yes.
Canon.
In
Yeah.
canon, yes.
Okay.
So his suit is made out of vibranium.
Yeah.
only his wings, not his actual suit.
I
His
think-
actual suit is like normal.
We will not
Normal
know
power.
until we get our hands on
Because
it.
he's withstanding a beating and a half. There must be some sort of vibranium in his cloth, man. You
I'm not
cannot
gonna
have
doubt- I'm not gonna-
vibranium that
I'm
is
not-
that bendy, made of purely vibranium.
I'm
it's,
not-
it's gonna be cloth mixed with the vibranium because he is taking a beating like a champ,
I'm not
and
gonna.
he's still standing up.
That guy was on rescue missions. That was his job. His military unit was rescue missions.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Secure and rescue.
There we go.
Well,
Yeah.
Like, look, I am excited for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but at the same time, I feel like it's gonna be a disappointment.
Well, we're not gonna know until we see. Now we were used to it because of
Chadwick
Chadwick
Boseman.
Chadwick
Chadwick
Boseman.
Boseman, yeah.
Chadwick Boseman because of the great performance he's done
Yeah.
as Black Panther on his first appearance in Civil War and his own individual movie and his performance in Infinity War and Endgame.
But if you want to be controversial though, why didn't they change? Why didn't they keep Black Panther? Why didn't they cast a different person to do it? I mean, we're used to doing
Well, think of
Chadwick
it this way:
Boseman.
there's always going to be someone who picks up the mantle.
true.
All right, and it's in the title itself, Wakanda Forever. So whether we like it or not, Wakanda is forever.
But it is gonna be a female now, I think.
Well,
A female.
Yeah, I
Black
think it's
Panther
his
now.
sister. I think
It's gonna be a female
Yeah, I
Black
think
Panther.
it's
You've
gonna
seen
be-
the trailers, right?
Yeah, I
and
haven't seen
look,
any
look,
trailer.
look.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Look.
I'm not gonna say
Look,
anything.
man.
Women empowerment.
I'm just
and
triggering.
everything.
Already
Look,
triggered
man.
the button. Press the
Look,
button.
man.
You
trigger.
you pressed on the nerve.
Look.
You stomped on the nerve. Come on.
Well, kick him, not me.
No, I'm not. I'm not beating anybody.
I mean, I'm just
gonna
stating.
get beaten.
We're just stating the obvious here.
All right.
All right. So look, there's no one else who's possibly worthy. Shuri has technological knowledge of using vibranium and using vibranium. She can make the weapons
Yeah.
and use them. She's a good Black Panther candidate.
But it's like,
I have- I
how's
have-
her fighting?
No. My issue is not with the female being in the Wakanda. The Wakanda movie, I believe it's suitable to have her as the new Black Panther.
Yes.
Because Chadwick Boseman died, and the other one is not up to par with Chadwick Boseman. So
You mean Killmonger?
He did.
He died.
He did.
yeah, but she is the best one right now. She's the most suitable to be the new Black Panther. But I'm
Yeah.
talking about if you're gonna give a woman a role of someone that is already existing and he's still alive in the multiverse, why would you give the role to a woman?
No, I think
Like
it's 'cause-
so for example, Batwoman, her whole shtick was that she is a woman.
Well,
Like, come on.
Well, there's a lot of controversy on
I mean,
on the
it's
and when it
convoluted, but if I'm
when
gonna
it
go
comes to
there,
Bat-
I'm gonna
look,
stay here till
look.
10 p.m. I swear to God.
Look, when it comes to Batman, there's controversy there on a different level, but we can't get into it. So that's going to be left for another episode, which I will help you with, I promise you.
All right.
But in which case, let's not take too much time on Black Panther and go to the next one. Now, as we stated, Phase 4 is the last movie has Black Panther, and we're starting already talking about the multiverse of
The MCU.
of the MCU. So the multiverse saga's next phase is going to be Phase 5. The first one starts with Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Damn, that
Who's
is.
excited? I'm super excited.
You're just excited because it's Ant-Man.
No, because of Quantumania, like who I think is gonna be there. I feel
Alright.
like Kang is gonna be there.
Who?
Kang.
Who's Kang?
Did you watch Loki?
Not yet.
I think
Talking about Liu Kang?
No, dude.
Loki.
No, Kang. He's the
Look-
new.
Stick to one.
I went to a game.
Stick to one.
That's a
yes,
game, yeah.
yes, we know Mortal Kombat. Stick to one universe.
All right.
He appeared.
movie
You
universe.
don't remember the Kang the Conqueror, the guy
Yeah,
that's
Kang
has
the
like
Conqueror.
that's from the future. He has purple.
I
purple
didn't.
helmet.
I didn't watch Loki yet.
No, in the comics he's like that. He has a purple helmet. His skin is blue.
He's like
He's-
Thanos, but thinner. But without the muscles.
Thanos on a diet. Thanos on a keto.
Thanos with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Watch What If. Watch What If. It'll make
Dude,
sense.
it was so stupid.
So you're talking about this one?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
But in
Wow.
the MCU he looks different.
Have
In
you
the
seen
MC
this dude?
Yeah,
I never seen him before.
Can I see that?
he's Kang. He calls himself
Kang the
the
Conqueror.
Conqueror. Yeah.
So that guy, he doesn't have powers, but he came from the future, from the very, 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 very future.
Very
and he
far
comes
future.
very far future, and he comes back.
Is he a
And-
calculator? Like is he calculating mind?
He is smart.
he's
smart,
smart,
but
maybe-
I don't know like much about him at all.
Maybe
Look at this.
maybe Von Doom levels. I don't know.
No, Von Doom. No, Von Doom is able to at least generate electricity and stuff like that.
His
Yeah.
power is magnetism.
Yeah, but
Alright,
the guy,
so
the
check
guy has the power of time travel. I
So
think.
check this out. Okay, he's got some power.
time travel. So he
Alright,
came from the
Time travel is a very powerful thing, by
so
the way.
he came-
Do not take it lightly, like
If you mess up, if you mess up the space-time continuum, it's different. But check this out. These are his powers. Time travel. He's got genius level intellect, skill, tactician, hand-to-hand combat. resist-
Batman.
Resistance to radiation. Probably.
So there's no there's no.
He's an alien.
He's not.
He's an. Should I?
to kryptonite
I
type
should-
of powers.
I
like
should.
that.
I should say he's an alien, so it will make some sense.
Yeah.
But in the MCU,
But Superman is an alien as well.
Superman has so much. Let's just be honest.
he's human.
The guy is supposed to be invincible, invulnerable, and yet magic can hurt him.
No, actually, I think in the
No,
DCEU,
in the DC universe, it makes sense that
it does
magic
hurt.
can hurt.
It does hurt.
Yeah.
Yes, when it comes to magic, it's the only thing that is besides kryptonite. It's the other thing that's vulnerable to them.
Yeah.
The Kryptonians.
They are severely affected by magic.
Oh
but
yeah,
even in the DCEU, the movie universe,
dude.
I think it's different.
Dude, DC, whether it's movie or TV show, the weaknesses are the same. Kryptonite, magic for Kryptonians.
Because in Loki, by the way, Kang isn't blue. He's black.
So?
No, I mean that's what I'm talking about. He's like there's
But
a difference.
So is Gamora. She's green and black.
No, but
Is Loki Kryptonian?
no,
he's not.
No, Loki is like half Asgardian, half of the ice monster.
No, he's not. He's full Jotun. He's just got transfiguration.
No, because in Loki it shows like his file and it says that he's half Asgardian and half ice monster things.
That is just. That's.
I think that his mother was Asgardian.
Her mother is a questionable person. Okay.
And guys, Mr.
So-
If that's
Robot-
the case, his mother is vile.
Mr. Robot, so that's Talha.
Guys, no. Before that, Dagan X says the Stark industry after Tony Stark is more like Apple Incorporated after Steve Jobs.
What does that have to
I
do with
don't know, I
anything?
It wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Either it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
after Tony Stark. Okay,
Oh,
so after Tony
okay,
Stark
okay,
left,
okay.
it's
So
like
how can you have Stark
Apple
without Tony Stark?
without-
I understand now.
Oh yeah. So what's next? Highly advanced battle armor. Okay.
Understandable.
But guys, in
It
Loki,
grants him the following. Just listen
yeah,
here.
sorry.
Grants him from what?
Grants him the following.
Who's this? Kang the Conqueror still, right?
Can the Conqueror,
Yeah.
yes. Enhanced strength. Enhanced hologram and force field projection.
Yes.
It's like,
30 days supply of air and food.
Look, Dagan.
what?
Yeah, because he's
I'm
traveling from the future. So he's traveling from the future. He's
So
got
the food, you
equipment.
gotta have the munchies.
Yeah,
But if you're going back in time, you're not supposed to be hungry.
no, so he doesn't have powers. He's-
Then again,
Well, if I'm not,
Technically-
if I'm with you right now, and I
Technically,
go
if
back
you
to
tr-
lunchtime, like 5
Yeah,
minutes after I haven't lunch,
but your digestive system has changed. So it evolves, right? So if you're looking past 6,000 years, for example, our digestive systems would have changed. We'd be eating mush by then.
he did not exist
There's no KFC.
to the time when he
Dude,
went. So we
let's
should
not go there. We'll never leave this place. Okay, all right, and the ability to control other forms of technology. So
Technomaniac?
No, technopathy.
Ah.
Yeah, it's
So
the ability to control other forms of technology. It's like when you
Yes.
touch an ATM, you're able to withdraw money from it
Yes.
by just thinking about it.
I feel like that's so weird.
Daigen,
Doesn't make sense.
sorry, Daigen
It
is
does.
saying,
You're
no,
able to hack a laptop without actually having to hack the laptop.
But it's like you're
You
an
can
organic.
you can actually go
Yeah.
you can actually control this stream all the way, for example, from your home.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to do with me touching it.
No, you have to test the technology because everything is connected.
Yeah, but it's like when we're talking about Kang, it's like it doesn't make sense. So it's like you make it sound like he can like.
How do you think Ultron connected to
because
it?
he's from the future. So
Yeah,
all of the
future.
developments from the
Yeah.
future.
So forget what you know now.
Yeah, it's like
Imagine what you know then.
yeah, it's like you're comparing Windows What were we now? Windows 7?
Windows
7
we are-
versus
11.
Now we are Windows
Windows
11.
11,
Yeah,
right?
wow.
Windows 11 versus
So-
Windows XP.
Yeah.
So you're beating Windows XP because you've got so much technology
Yeah.
that's way beyond the
Yeah.
time now.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
that's how he's winning.
So he's overwhelming
Yes.
things basically.
So
you
if you
think-
beat him now, he will just go back again in the future.
Back to the Future, how?
In-
Explain that.
Time.
Really, Back to the
travel.
Future? You're
Okay.
wondering. There is literally 3 movies in the 80s that just literally go Back to the Future.
Really?
Oh,
Dude, those movies were amazing.
No, but-
like honestly.
Oh, you watched that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, he watched an 80s
Finally.
film.
I feel
No,
that-
films.
Films.
You watch those films?
watched
Yeah, I
these
did. I
films?
watched all of
How
them.
can you say you? You know what? I won't get into it. It's just a pointless.
Don't go there.
it-
Don't
it's,
go there.
it's a pointless conversation.
No, but I'm happy for you.
So back to Quantumania. I'm pretty sure it's gonna have a lot of time travel
Yeah,
and
time.
No, it's gonna cross between time travel and multiverse because there is the whole quantum thing, and time travel and Endgame.
Yeah, that's how Ant-Man like was safe, I think.
Yeah, that's how we saved from the blip.
Yeah,
Which it's like you found a hack
yeah.
that he didn't even know about.
Can I say that I'm disappointed with how Endgame ended?
Me too.
Thanos was right. Thanos was right.
You get what I'm saying, right?
wait, what?
With Ant-Man.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just
with
Thanos was right.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't they like make Ant-Man go inside Thanos and just enlarge inside and basically explode Thanos from
No,
the
because-
side?
Maybe the Infinity
he was-
Stones give
the
him a
Infinity
force
Stones,
field.
I think. It's just Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
I would say the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
He's got everything.
Or maybe he plugged himself. I don't know.
With the Infinity Stone.
With the Infinity Stone. The Forbidden Stone.
Look. Let's just be accurate here. They had to make it into a. They had to prolong it to give everybody the opportunity to have some screen time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
Even Wasp, who didn't have much to do. Honestly, let's be honest. She didn't have much.
Yeah, I feel like they treated Endgame in a way that they had to bring one too many characters
Yes.
because this is the end game. This is the last thing they're gonna see of this type of movie.
And has ever
After that, they're gonna have a character like the Wasp, like the Ant-Man, and all these characters, so
and there was
people can see them. Now, let me just continue this
go
part.
ahead.
So people can see that these characters are around.
Yeah.
So they will not be left stranded after the movie is over. They can be anticipating movies from Ant-Man, the Wasp, and these other characters.
There was also WandaVision that brought forth Doctor Strange,
And
Journey into the Multiverse.
and
Multiverse of Madness. Sorry.
Yeah.
the other character that is can scream and obliterate things with his voice.
Black Bolt.
Black Bolt.
yeah,
Black
dude,
Bolt.
that
When,
guy is
when
amazing.
she told him what mouth and he exploded his own head.
Yeah.
It's like, don't
That
talk.
was a
You should-
sick
you could
scene.
have not- you
That
could have
guy
Like,
is.
why did you just not talk? Why did you have to talk, right?
No, that's ironic because that's his superpower.
Yeah.
That's his
If you
superpower.
say one word, it literally just vibrates
Yeah.
until you like die.
He literally
Yeah.
turned Doctor Strange of their universe into ash.
That's the point. That's how great his power is.
Anyways, Dagon X says Loki is half Titan or Titan and half Asgardian.
But by the way, his name is Dagon.
Dagon?
Dagon.
Not
That's my
the-
brother.
Oh,
Dagon X.
oh.
It's a transformation of I think Grandizer, the last transformation of Grandizer.
I
don't really know.
I respect your brother.
Yeah, he's so into mech
The-
animes.
Oh, we should have him. I love mecha animes.
If you wanna be here, well, he's listening.
All right,
I
so
haven't watched any
The ball. The
it's
ball,
okay. You're a child.
the ball is in his court. So if you wanna be here,
Does he like Gundam any chance? Super Robot Wars.
dude, he loves Gundam.
Get him here. I don't care. I'm getting him here.
It's not in my power.
All right,
Well,
you
I
convince
have-
him.
I
I'll-
just gave him. Here's the invitation.
Here's
the
the
link,
link.
brother.
Invitation is open. All right.
Whatever you
So
want.
next movie is gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yikes!
Fine.
That I can agree with everyone. That's gonna be bad.
Why? Bad, good?
What's
bad?
that?
I don't like the characters at all.
I mean, I think they just stretched it enough as it is. They already blew it with Volume 2. You know how? That wasn't his dad. In the comic books, Ego was not his dad.
It was someone different, right? It was Adam Warlock? Or
No,
Star
Adam Warlock.
Fox?
No.
Who was it then?
Well, if you gave me a chance,
Yeah.
I don't remember, but he was part of some sort of empire, a ruler of an empire.
But he wasn't alien, right?
He was an alien.
Yeah, he was an alien.
But it wasn't originally Ego.
Not to cut you off, but
Please.
my brother says, Diagon X says, Super Robot Wars is my thing. I got the game since PS1 all the way to PC.
nice.
Oh.
He is an avid fan.
Tell him I got.
Mech
Tell him I got which one.
Tell him yourself.
Tell him I got.
He's
I got
really
listening.
I got Cross Rays and the new Gundam Cross Rays SD and the new Gundam SD Battle Alliance, and there were some other super robots.
He's into kaiju battles, by the way, too. So if you're into kaiju battles,
I am into kaiju battles.
He loves kaiju battles.
Oh, I wanted to do a kaiju episode since day one.
I mean,
we
the,
want to.
the
imagine if we
invitation
could-
is there,
I
brother.
mean, I want to compare
Just tell me when you want to be there.
I want to
will-
do
I will give you
Godzilla
everything.
versus King Kong, like for real, as in like weight, size, and everything.
like full deep comparison.
dive,
yeah. Yes.
Deep dive comparison.
Yes.
I mean,
Complete probe.
You want to do that?
probing.
All right,
let's go back. Let's go
all
back.
right,
We're already
like a-
nearing the 1 hour mark. We're
Alright,
all nearing that 1 hour.
All right, so when it comes to Guardians of the Galaxy, I think they just did as much as they could after Volume 2, and with Gamora being gone.
Yeah, Gamora's gone.
Now there's the other Gamora.
I don't think she's actually with them. I've seen in Love and
Thor,
Thor.
Love and Thunder. She wasn't there.
She wasn't there.
But she does exist.
She does exist, but I don't remember if she's with them.
Okay. Now,
Yeah, she wasn't there. She wasn't in Thor, Love and Thunder.
No, I mean I don't think she's actually with them as a group in the Guardians of the Galaxy. At least she's alive.
You mean in the comics?
No, not in the comics.
Yeah.
Gamora's one of the main characters of the comics and everything. Yes, I'm talking about the movie.
Yeah.
I don't think she's even part of the group anymore.
No, because this is a different one from the past timeline.
Still, I mean, Nebula did explain it to her, everything like that. So I'd say I don't know what to expect from this movie, considering what's been happening in the previous movies.
Yeah.
And honestly, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
The characters, like except Rocket Raccoon, are boring.
they just have to continue it because, as I said, at the very end.
And honestly,
Because of Secret
Groot's no
Wars.
longer cute. Let's be honest.
What?
Dude, I didn't like.
Groot's no longer cute.
I didn't like
Groot?
Yeah.
Groot.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
The
I thought
guy
you were saying
that's-
Bruce. Like
the guy that's made out of wood.
Groot.
The tree.
Groot. I am Groot.
I am Groot. Yeah.
The only
Since
thing.
when he was
I am
cute?
Groot. Tiny
Oh yeah,
Groot.
When
because tiny
was
Groot
he
now,
cute?
yeah, you're right.
He's cute and he's dangerous, man.
Yeah.
He's cute and he's
But
dangerous.
guys,
Cuteness that kills.
I didn't like any version of Groot that we saw in the movie.
I have a
universe.
quick question. Have you ever liked anything? I swear to God, we never say anything about anything until without you saying I hate.
I've
this
liked.
Look,
I
just
liked,
say Fortnite, he'll shut up.
I've liked.
Okay.
I've liked.
Fortnite.
Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
thing. He's still talking. Oh, okay.
It doesn't work, so I'll find something. I'll find something and let's hopeful it will.
All right.
To me, the only cool character in that wasn't the Guardians of the Galaxy was Yondu, who died, and Rocket Raccoon. Like the only cool character there
Yondu
now.
died?
Yeah, he died.
Yondu
in
died.
Wait, I
There was a
don't-
funeral at the end.
Yeah, in
Oh
volume
yeah, he
2.
did die. He
Remember?
did die.
Yeah, he did.
Forgot. Man,
Dude, he was so good. Like he was he was.
I just want to see what Sylvester Stallone has to do with any of this.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. You just reminded me.
Yeah,
They were, like,
absolutely makes
no
no
sense,
no
kind
sense.
of,
How
yeah.
can you, dude? You have your own production company. Go with that. Give us another Expendables. Don't go into the MCU. You've done it.
Yeah.
You don't want to go in there. That's too deep, and you're not. I don't know if you're a comic book fan, honestly.
And I feel like not to be disrespectful, but I feel like he doesn't fit in with the MCU universe style.
You don't fit in with our style.
Nah, come on.
Yeah, all right, fine. I'll
He's a
go.
geek. Come
Yeah,
on,
fine, fine. But you're probably right. Unless you're given, he's given like a grandfather or father
A
role.
boxer role. Too much?
But what? Bakshiro? What?
Because he was in Rocky.
Uh,
And he was in Creed 1 and 2.
all right. Assuming I know him, but fine. All right.
Anyway.
My brother having
Okay.
a migraine right now. What's
Proceed.
happening?
We're all having a
Proceed.
migraine. So the next one we got. So Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's assume.
When you put it that way,
I'm not optimistic.
I think
Neither am I, honestly.
I-
That's
I-
why I'm saying from the beginning. I'm not optimistic either.
I was excited at first, but when you put it that way, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be overexciting. But the thing is, you have to keep it relevant.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy has to be kept relevant because they're relevant at the end. Again, going back to the final phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
End
So,
game, yeah.
yeah.
It
Love
is
and Thunder.
it is
No,
tied,
it's
yeah. So they had to bring
Secret
it up
Wars.
at some point.
Yeah.
because Secret Wars.
let's. Do you think before we go into the next movie, do you think Thor might make an appearance?
No, I don't think so. I think it's
He did leave them.
impossible.
He did leave them in Love and
Yeah.
Thunder. So
I think we're not gonna see him. That's it.
No, I think that's
I
it.
just hope they don't bring a female Thor. I pray to God that they don't.
They
do
did
that.
shut up! Shut up! Shut up! We don't want. You don't pour gasoline over fire. You don't pick on the hornet's nest. Do not say a word.
Why is there like a female
Nothing's
Thor?
happened. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man. We cool.
I just
We
hope
cool.
they don't do that because god damn did they put women in everything just to please the glue sniffing humbugging people of Twitter.
Is that what you know or what you think? Do you think that they're doing this?
I'm not against putting women in roles, but to put women in the right role.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna bring like a physical character that is let's say for example they bring a female character. You know what? I'm not gonna talk about it because I'm gonna take
Let me
70 hours about
look.
it.
I'll tell you.
We'll leave it to another episode.
I'll tell you, but we'll move on.
Mhm.
Jane Foster was the mighty Thor in Love and Thunder.
Yeah. And she ended up dying.
It was canon. It was canon. It was in comic book. It was in comic books.
It was not in comic books.
Yes,
It was actually.
It was.
She does lift up the ham due to her having cancer.
Let's just be
Due
honest.
to her having cancer.
Yeah.
Yes.
She wanted to.
No, Mjolnir was a hoe. He'll just let anybody use him.
No, I assume so.
Nice.
Given that Captain America even used the hammer.
Right?
Well, yeah.
It's like Mjolnir.
And then he was-
How is
yes, he
any? If you say if anyone is worthy of the hammer of Thor, of the
everyone
the
is
power,
worthy. Turns out that everyone is worthy.
Everyone's
man,
lifted it.
so
everyone sees
Mjolnir
it,
is
everyone's
literally
friendly.
Mjolnir is literally a hoe.
Straight up.
Everyone's friendly.
At least Stormbreaker has the you know, Stormbreaker can literally bring out lightning and he can use the Bifrost.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
he's
Mjolnir
more
can't.
useful than
It's more useful than the
Mjolnir.
gardening tool.
Yeah. That.
I love that. I love that. So next movie is The Marvels.
Dude, like more excited for this than I am for Wakanda, for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Are you guys?
Well, I haven't seen. I want to see more of a Captain Marvel, but I don't understand the Marvels.
Cause Miss Marvel both like what.
Oh my
yeah.
God! No, wait!
Yeah.
Please don't tell me.
Hey.
Don't tell me they're gonna bring Miss Marvel.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my
That's
God!
why it was originally supposed to be called.
I
Captain Marvel,
swear,
but now
I
it's
just
Captain
saw
Marvel.
episode 2 and they're in a mosque praying.
Oh my God! Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine.
It's because they're bringing a Pakistani
No, it's because she's
Pakistani Muslim,
a Muslim, yeah.
superhero.
This is my what grinds my gears in movies.
Dude, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay.
absurd misrepresentation. The absurd misrepresentation. The absurd, like, stigmatizing everything. No, you're not supposed to do it like that.
No, it's fine because she's a Muslim and like her character in the movie universe.
Dude,
But
Don't-
it does
don't
not have
tr-
to be in.
Don't try defending it. Don't try defending it.
They-
You're not gonna get
They
anywhere.
are not doing it right. Like
No, they are actually. It's
They
fine.
are giving her the face of someone from Mecca and the body of someone from Las Vegas.
Dude,
Actually, she's a kid.
she's like
But
15.
Miss Marvel's a kid. Miss
that's
Marvel. Oh,
misrepresentation
careful.
at its finest.
Be careful. Hold on. Miss Marvel is actually a kid. She's a teenager.
Yeah, she's like
Not Captain Marvel.
Miss-
is Captain Marvel.
as an adult. Yeah.
Yeah, and I get what you're trying to go for, but I'm
What-
just
what-
giving you the right. I'm
what
just
I
giving you
want-
the right.
What I want to happen. If
Yes.
they're gonna bring something like that, I want at least 50% of the cast to at least be in Arabian countries or gone to Arabian countries or anything like that, so they know if this is right or wrong. Or maybe bring Arabs to the scene, bruh.
What?
Just bring them to the scene. Ask Arabic people.
Strange thing
What
in
do
it.
they think about the
strange-
cast? What do
stra-
they think about?
Strange thing is, they actually put wudu while before in the scene before they went to
They
pray.
put what?
They did wudu before they went to pray.
Yes. Now I'm not against that. That's good.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
thank
good.
you.
But why? I mean, don't shove it down my throat. You know.
No, it's
Well,
actually like no. I watched the entire series, and what I saw, like they did it right. They didn't offend the Islamic.
It wasn't
religion.
It wasn't offensive that I was looking for. It was like don't cringe it so much. You know, it's like don't you know don't put it like that. It's hard for a Muslim girl to live in an American community. I mean, I think we've seen a little bit too much of that.
No, but
Yeah, and some series on Netflix and
There is
I'm not gonna talk
there.
about it. It's the name that shall not be mentioned.
Oh, I remember that one you're talking about. Yeah,
well,
it's
with
the French
with
one.
with the kids and stuff.
Yeah, it had a lot of controversy when that came out. It was before COVID, right?
That was just abhorrent. I swear to God,
Yeah.
that was abhorrent.
Trust me. So at least, so it's gonna have two. I
Both
hope.
of them,
I
yeah.
honestly hope there's no high school drama.
Me too. Same. I agree. But in my opinion, the
Yes, you think it's
series-
great.
I think the series was really good. They didn't make fun of of Islam. They didn't make fun of the Arab culture or.
Oh, that's the point.
They like it worked nicely.
I hope they just don't misrepresent. That's it.
Oh,
They
well,
didn't. It was good. It's fine.
Well,
So they
the
really
women,
good.
the women were in hijabs, of course, the right way. They were praying and everything like that, and they did a khutbah.
Yeah, they did with her brother.
But I think it was what khutbah.
Yeah, with her like brother and the person he was gonna marry. The black.
No, don't. What? What?
Or,
This is not Alabama, bro. Where did you go, man?
no, cause what are you talking about?
No,
كمان
he's talking
خطبة-
about خطبة like خطبة الجمعة.
Oh, dude, I
the
thought-
Friday
dude, I
speech, man.
I thought you
Where
were talking
did you
about.
go?
Whoops.
Oh my god.
This ain't Game of Thrones.
We are.
That was episode.
Dude,
which one?
you
4?
just Game of Thrones Islam. What the
Thank
No,
you,
no, no,
thank you,
because-
thank you, guys.
Because in the series,
Yes, Aziz. Stick to your incest of Game of Thrones with Islam. Stick to your theory. Stick to his theory. Let's stick to your theory and let the people judge you.
It's him. It's not. It's none of us. Okay.
All right.
It's just Aziz the
I-
Hobbit.
I like to apologize for
the
Aziz
Hobbit.
and
If
his
you
lack
have
of
anything, just go at
everything.
Aziz the Hobbit on Instagram.
So-
don't come at any one of us.
So bash him right now, please, on social media.
Yeah.
no, in the series.
You think anyone's gonna listen? Seriously, come on.
Dude, no, I'm serious. In the series, her brother, Miss Marvel's brother, gets married to some other Muslim girl who's black. And I do think they have like a khutbah in the series.
No.
I'm trying to find the relevance here, but I'm sure he has a good heart.
I'm puzzled.
As
I'm
am I.
not gonna speak anything because
How about we move on?
I'm with moving on. Vote. Who's gonna
Vote.
say it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Man, you are. All right. The next one is Captain America, New World Order. Oh boy.
New World Order. Is that with Superman?
No, it's
Because Superman made the New World Order when he killed the Joker. Did they bring that?
Oh, that's Injustice.
that's
Oh,
injustice.
that's a whole.
Oh, a whole different universe. Whole different universe.
Yeah, because
separate
With
when he
this,
killed the
with this
Joker.
one, it's with the new Captain America, who's the Falcon, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring out U.S. Agent, the Winter Soldier, and various other characters.
Yeah.
And without a doubt, Sharon Carter, the Power Broker. My God, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
at
me
all.
too. I didn't like. Do you think she's evil or like what was that call? Who was she talking to? You think
She-
she was talking to Val?
She was. Oh man, Val.
Yeah, Val.
She's a countess, by the way. She's the countess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly Valentina something.
Yeah, her name is like Valentina something. Like
Yeah, I researched her a little. She's like, she's got affiliation with Shield, Hydra.
the U.S. government.
No, I'm not affiliated with anybody.
Don't get in her, man. Don't get in her, man.
I like Val's character. Like I feel like she actually made the Winter Soldier series like good. She like when she was in like when she was in the spotlight, like I enjoyed watching the show.
Well, she also was in Black Widow.
Yeah, that's true. She was.
Yeah, she
no,
gave-
She was in you mean Hawkeye, the series? You mean? She was
No, Black Widow.
Oh yeah, she was. That's true. In the cutscene, I remember.
Yes, at the end scene,
Yeah.
where she told Yelena that Hawkeye killed 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 Natasha, and then which gave the story of Hawkeye.
But what doesn't make sense is that in the series in Hawkeye, she says that Kate's mom gave the order, which doesn't make sense.
Everyone wants to create a different storyline. It's just
Like, why did she say
she
that?
gave the order because of the affiliation with her and Kingpin and things like that. So he wanted somebody off her back or something like that. Yeah, you know.
But it's like, how could Yelena be that gullible? She believed her that like straight away without evidence.
You want to talk about the Marvel miniseries? Well, I'll save that for another episode. I promise you. Okay, but we're trying to get into the movie here.
Yeah.
So, there's also next is the Thunderbolts. All the so by the way, for anyone who's watching, Ant-Man, Wasp, Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvels, Captain America: New Order, they're all coming out in 2023 and 24. So these are coming in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Only the Black Panther gonna be in this year. Right?
Yeah, it's gonna come out
All
next
the-
month. Yeah.
On
Way
November,
too soon.
November 4th.
Yeah.
think.
11.
11 actually. So afterwards is Thunderbolts.
I'm super excited for this movie, and they actually recasted Thunderbolt Ross because since yeah, it's now Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford.
What?
Yeah, they. I was shocked too. They casted him as the next Thunderbolt Ross.
2020. It's showing in 2024.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Harrison Ford.
because
Harrison Ford.
they recasted him because
I think I think that's the 2024. I think that's the amount of wrinkles Harrison Ford on his face.
So many things could happen
Swear
in
to
the
God.
next 2 years.
Dude, Harrison Ford.
No, seriously.
Dude, I'm not looking up to 2024.
Actually, I'm looking forward to this movie. I feel like it's gonna be like the top 3 Phase 4 movies.
Phase 5.
Phase 5 movies. I mean.
Yes. All right.
Like
so
they recasted him. Sorry to interrupt you,
Go
but
ahead.
they recasted him because the previous Thunderbolt Ross, whose real name is William Hurt, passed away. Passed
He
away
did?
a year ago. Yeah, like a year ago, like late 2021.
I could research that. You sure?
Yeah, sure. Even the main Marvel Entertainment Instagram account said
Mhm.
this. They said something about this.
Oh man, that's just
Yeah.
horrible.
I think he passed away due
Yeah.
to.
Here you go.
Here
Another
goes
another
great soul.
yeah. Although I do hope they bring Red Hulk into this.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see him like in
Red Hulk?
yeah,
Thunderbolt,
yeah.
the Colonel Ross was originally
General Ross, you mean?
General Ross,
yeah.
was a,
Yeah,
oh
it's
general.
General.
Oh yeah, he's a
Give
general
him-
now.
Give him promotion.
Of course, he gave himself a promotion. Yeah. So, General Ross was originally the
Red Hulk.
That was the point I was going to make.
Yeah,
So,
'cause
why?
like-
Why?
No, because like you paused
I-
a little bit.
It was. I didn't even pause. I paused after you said Red Hulk. Anyway, yes, he was the original Red Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was because there's various Hulks, and Ross
There's
is
too many version of Hulk.
yeah,
but his
Different
powers is
universe.
different.
and now he has a son.
Hulk?
I didn't
Yes.
see. I didn't finish. I didn't finish.
With
She-Hulk.
with who?
with
She-Hulk?
yeah, I
No
an
one
alien,
knows.
I think an alien.
Well, they're cousins, but
That's Clash of the Titans. If it's gonna happen.
Who was able to? Okay.
The moment,
How did it happen?
The moment he gets excited or something, that's game over.
actually now he's. Do you want me to?
Oh my God.
Let's not
You
go there.
don't
Let's
know-
not go
Gives
there.
gives,
Let's not go
you
there.
gives
don't
new
know-
meaning to Hulk smash.
Let's talk about She-Hulk.
Yes.
All right. You don't know, do you? He has full control now.
Yeah,
Full control.
full
Yeah.
control of Hulk.
He can talk and
yeah.
and articulate
As Bruce Banner.
as Bruce Banner while as Hulk.
Cool.
Khalas, he and Hulk are friends now.
But I don't
GG.
think he has the same strength. I think he's actually weaker because
He's much weaker.
I think-
Did you see the She-Hulk series or movie? Or whatever?
I've watched
Yes.
like 4 episodes only.
Yeah. Do you see when She-Hulk pressed on the car pedal and she almost ran over Hulk and he couldn't stop the car?
No, but
You
I
saw
think
that?
he wasn't trying. I think
At
he,
that
like,
moment, Hulk fell out of my eye. Swear to God.
Well, look, it's his cousin. It's his
But he is the
cousin.
Incredible Hulk. How are you gonna allow somebody to
Well,
run
are you
you
go- are you
over
gonna-
when you are the Incredible Hulk? You are the one that was possessed and chosen by the one below all.
First of all, here's what happened. When it came to the Hulk, it was an accident, done through an experiment, all right, and using gamma radiation. When it came to her, Also an accident, but happened through blood.
Which is like I don't like that. Do you? Do you?
How
I
did
feel
that
like-
happen? If she is
in the
his
original-
cousin, how did
in the
blood
origi-
go there?
And
Did they shoot? Did they shoot the movie in Alabama or something?
Right.
Yeah, I
And
think-
honestly, in all honesty,
Guys,
in the
sorry to
comment-
interrupt, but we're like over an hour.
It's
How-
fine.
how-
We're
how
on
long?
at the we're
How
on
One
long?
hour
the-
and 12 minutes.
we are on the end game right now.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it came to She-Hulk, all right, she got her powers through blood transfusion from when she had an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
so-
blood spilled into her arms, which like there was.
No, she had a transfusion.
Oh, in the comics.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the show.
Yeah, but I don't know how did that happen, but I think she should be getting weaker every year.
Well, it's a genetic-
every month.
But guys, the show version is weird.
If it's a blood thing.
Right? Do you
If you
agree?
catch
Well,
what I drop-
let's just say the twerking just made me respect her a little bit less.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's just
why would you respect her in the first place? No answer.
female
Thank you very much.
female
I rest
empowerment.
my case.
There you go.
I'm a happy bunny right now.
All right, so I think I hope to see a Red Hulk in this one.
Me too.
All right, the next one, Blade.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
As
Long time
Mahershala
coming.
Ali. It's gonna be him, I think. It's
Who?
confirmed. Mahershala Ali, the
Who?
guy that was in True Detective, and who acted as
The,
Cottonmouth in Luke Cage.
the new
Really?
well, hold up. The new Blade movie gonna be a woman.
No,
No,
a
no,
guy.
you're-
Mahershala,
No, dude.
No, no,
Mahershala Ali.
Oh,
It,
okay.
it
black
just
guy.
sounst like that.
Yeah,
It's a guy. It's a guy.
I almost killed somebody.
It's a guy.
He was in True Detective.
Crisis averted.
Dude, if the character was an original woman, would you have still killed somebody?
No, if the original one was a woman, I would be super fine with that.
All right. If you want to get to variants, we can specify a specific episode for you to rant into that one, and we will listen to you fully. I promise you.
I will not even need a cheat sheet for that
And-
because I am livid.
You've got a full list.
I don't even need a cheat sheet. I don't even need a spreadsheet or a cheat sheet or anything.
All right.
I'm gonna be talking from the pure of my rage and hatred toward this topic, and that is being pent up in my heart ever since I saw movies just doing whatever they are doing just to appeal to Twitter people.
Okay. So we'll talk about that. In the meantime, Blade. I want to see this.
Me too.
Me too.
I really want to see this. I want to see if it can topple the first one.
I mean, is it gonna be
I
like?
want the unapologetic, okay,
Go ahead.
badassery in the first movie. It was completely unapologetic. It will do everything. It will not even care about anyone, and whatever happens in that movie. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to have in that movie. If they bring the badassery that was in Blade 1, when they bring, like, they do the most vile things in that movie. I don't want to
Yes.
say a bad word. I'm trying.
No,
Okay,
go. I'm with you.
If they do the same vile things that they did in the first movie, especially in the scene where they put like blades in their mouths because they are vampire and start kissing and exchanging kisses, that was really extraordinary at that time. If they bring the same level of badassery in that new movie, I will be all of it, all for it. I will even maybe that will be the reason I watch movies again.
I think they'll make a PC version now, Ahmad.
Sure, what do you mean by PC version?
Politically correct.
Yeah.
you just broke his world. You shattered it,
I
man.
thought you were talking about
They,
the computer.
they made a mistake in the 90s. We're gonna correct that now.
Oh.
What do you mean by?
Basically, they're not gonna show the badassery that we've known in the 90s.
It's a reboot. It's a reboot.
You just broke his
Is
world,
it-
man.
Just kidding.
You just killed him.
No, but
You were killing him softly with your words.
If that's the case, I'm gonna be going to the highway and
Yeah.
see it and be like,
All
God
right.
damn, this
Eat-
highway
all right.
looks mad comfy right now.
All right.
And lay
Into-
there until
All
whatever
right,
happens.
September 6th, 2024. I want you to set that up on your calendar. I'm gonna take you to the movies, and we're gonna see the movie together.
2024,
Yeah.
You know what? I'll come with you guys.
September.
Let's go.
All right.
And Clint's gonna come too.
I'm gonna come.
All right. 2 years later, it's a date.
You're gonna be.
You better have a job and buy us popcorn, man.
But dude, like I feel like this movie is gonna actually be a sequel to the first one, but with a different actor.
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
It's Blade, and also it's not gonna be a sequel because the original Blades movie were not part of the MCU. Marvel Studios didn't even exist back
Yes.
then.
But it depends. Like maybe this might be in a different universe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it will be in a different universe.
Are you sure? Is that
We're,
confirmed?
the entire saga is about the multiverse.
But does that mean that every movie is gonna have to do with different worlds, different universes?
It's 2024. Let's wait and
Yeah.
see it then.
Yeah.
Okay?
From here to 2024, things are
Yeah.
bound to change.
They probably only
Yeah.
just filmed 2 scenes, and that's
We only have the announcement. We don't have exactly what's going on, so we have what we have.
Maybe if we until then have less crybabies on Twitter, we're gonna see a better movie.
This guy will not let it
I
go.
swear to God, I hate Twitter. It's just a cesspool of glue sniffing people.
All right, we get it.
That's it.
All right, we get it. Okay, so we ended phase 5. Now let's quickly go through phase 6. First movie, Deadpool 3.
super excited.
Super
Of course you are. You're hyped about for Deadpool 3, and this guy's one of the glue sniffing Twitter people.
And I'm not down here. That's why I'm not exchanging words with him that much. However, I'm excited for one thing. If they're gonna be like bringing
Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
not Hugh Jackman, no, the multiverse Deadpool, because if you remember on the second season, at the end of the second season of
You mean the second movie?
Let him talk.
the second movie when Deadpool
Cable.
was brought to the movies.
Oh yeah, he
the live
changed the
action.
timeline.
He changed the timeline and went to kill the last villain. After he hit the last villain,
The other-
I think
the
killed
other
him or something.
Deadpool.
He
Deadpool,
altered time.
Yeah.
He played with the time as he's like
Yeah.
a playing guy. He loves to play with anything.
He
So
plays
he
playing with
altered
the
space-time
space
continuum
continuum.
or whatever, and went and killed another villain. If they bring the same type of like gimmick when Deadpool, the new Deadpool comes around,
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be much better than what anyone gonna be expecting.
I think
that
makes
It's
sense.
gonna be cool. It's gonna be amazing.
It makes sense because that's the whole plot of Deadpool. I mean, that's the end plot of, because Cable came in and then
Yeah.
he was able to travel.
He
to-
gave him the ability
Yes.
to travel through
Yes.
time, and then he fixed it, and he didn't even know about it.
So when he actually killed
The old weight, yeah.
Hitler, he
Yeah.
killed Hitler, baby Hitler.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh
he,
my God.
So he actually killed baby Hitler in another universe.
So
right?
let's assume this. What happened to Peter Parker in No Way Home was because of Deadpool.
Imagine, dude, that's good.
Because Deadpool screwed up the multiverse and the space-time continuum.
Yeah.
All right.
He messed it up,
Yeah, he messed it up. And it's not.
and he's happy about it. By the way.
Yeah, but you see what the Avengers did? They took the Infinity Stones and then put them back
Put them back where?
in
The gauntlet.
in the right position of time.
So it's like
Oh,
nothing
okay.
happened.
So as if it's nothing happened,
Just to fix things. Yeah.
just to fix things. Yeah, he
he destroyed everything.
destroyed everything. Killed baby Hitler, killed Deadpool, killed Ryan Reynolds, which makes no sense. Before he get the Green Lantern.
No, but I think that's what I'm saying. It's a different universe. So
Yeah,
he
exactly.
killed Hitler in another universe. So the Marvel universe that we know now, the
So-
MCU, is they call it 616.
Yeah,
I think.
it's true. And
Yeah.
and Doctor Strange and the
Yeah,
Multiverse
and
of Madness,
the one that he was into was 838, where Professor Xavier's alive,
But
Reed
then
Richards.
ends up
Yeah, because of Scarlet Witch. Let's.
Look, they made me think that he's so weak. Honestly,
Who?
like he should be stronger than
Who?
like
Professor
Professor
Xavier?
X. They like.
You're talking about a psychic against a very powerful witch with interdimensional powers.
But still, like they made like the.
Oh my God! You're actually gonna make an excuse?
Yeah.
Enough! She kicked Captain Carter. Oh wait, actually, you know what?
She
You
threw
know
the
what?
shield.
Oh, you know what? I'm not even surprised. It's the other Captain Marvel.
Captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it's like they nerfed her big time.
It's true. It did feel like that. But anyways, Clint, you were saying that with the 616.
I'd say
Yeah.
that this Deadpool 3 is because of the fact that it's the first Deadpool movie to be part of the MCU in general. How did that even happen? The first Deadpool 1 and 2 movies were just an origin stories, and suddenly they were not even part of the X-Men X-Men
They were
universe.
separate.
I feel like Deadpool just existed into the universe.
Yeah.
There is,
Like
there
I
is
said,
no,
he swiggled his way into the.
his backstory is really confusing. I spent like an hour going through multiple videos of Deadpool's lore, and every video gives another story.
That's because
About Deadpool's lore. I feel like he was just
His origins-
put in there just to mess with things, just mix yes spitlick.
do you know who that is?
Who?
Mixed
Exactly.
Spitlick.
Exactly.
Yeah, in the DC
In
universe.
the DC universe.
Yeah.
Wow,
He
he actually,
just-
he actually
He's
knows
from
that.
the fifth dimension.
Yeah, from a higher dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just randomly existed and started messing with things, and
Yeah.
he has like some sort of a higher power.
Let's just say everybody's gonna blame Deadpool for a lot of crap.
I mean, he's already.
I hope.
He's already into a lot of crap. He's dealing with so much crap right now, and people are gonna be blaming him for a lot of crap. Why? Just like the Yellow Flash, he's traveling through time.
Oh.
The Yellow Flash is a whole story by himself. Like he's the most vile villain I have ever seen.
You mean the Reverse Flash?
Whatever it's called.
It's the same thing. Yes, but I'm gonna imagine there's gonna be a lot of stabbing.
Me too.
Like
I-
no, I'm saying that
Wolverine.
we'll stab Deadpool a lot.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
it's
lot.
gonna be full of stabs. Like it's gonna be Deadpool versus Wolverine. For extreme,
I'm
extreme
saying-
regen ability.
No, I'm saying they're gonna team up from day one, but just to shut him up, he's gonna stab him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just randomly gonna be stabbing each
Yeah,
other just
so
for fun.
So for me, should I get a knife so I can stab Aziz every time I want him to shut up?
If we have regen
He's
abilities,
got
yeah,
regen
sure.
abilities though.
No, he's not gonna have regenerative abilities.
All the better.
All right,
Anyways,
exactly.
But
And
who?
next-
Sorry.
Go.
Who do you think is gonna be the villain? Like, I'm so curious. Okay, so we know Hugh
Oh,
Jackman. Who's the villain?
That's-
maybe it's gonna be Sabretooth from another universe or sometime.
That depends
good
who's gonna
question.
be. I mean,
It
you
could
think
be
it's gonna be
Sabretooth
Mr.
from another
Sinister?
time.
Might be Mr.
Yeah,
Sinister.
could be.
Right?
Could
That
be.
could
Could
be.
be.
well,
Mr.
it
Sinister.
was the
And
he was the main villain of the Deadpool video game. Does make sense.
Or maybe they're gonna bring like
They
another,
already
another
killed
version.
they killed Apocalypse.
Maybe they will
That's
bring
true, they
another
did kill
version
Apocalypse,
of the X-Men. Another version, a villain version of X-Men. That's gonna be opposing to Hugh Jackman and
Honestly,
Deadpool.
I wanna see someone new, someone we haven't seen in the big screen.
But it
Well,
makes
it's
sense.
the
It's
M-
difficult.
All right, if you want to talk about the MCU, it's technically different from the X-Men universe, but it's either this way we can speculate. It's either a Marvel villain who's going to be the villain of Deadpool 3, or it's an X-Men villain, or Wolverine, or in particular of the Wolverine universe.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to be a little bit specific on that one.
I actually also want to see Sabretooth.
But
The
it-
old Sabretooth.
But Sabretooth is part of Logan, aka Wolverine's origin story. So
Yeah.
if we see him, we can see him, but it's gonna get dramatic.
Yeah, because he doesn't. Yeah, that's true. That which version of Wolverine are we gonna see? The one who
He's
changed?
got a point.
That's true.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
so many versions. Imagine so many.
There's
The X-Men, the X-Men 1, 2, and 3. Sabretooth is not his brother.
No, I think he is.
He's not.
Because X-Men Origins has to do with the X-Men 1, 2, and 3.
No, it talks about Wolverine's origins.
Because remember in the last scene we see Professor X coming to get the kids.
Yes, but
Oh, sorry to cut you off.
There's a point brought up in the comments.
Yes.
By Daigon, my brother. He says Deadpool most strongest power. I want your opinion on this one.
go ahead.
Deadpool most strongest power is him breaking the fourth wall, and it's known in the MCU also the DC universe is an omnipotent power.
Omnipotent.
power.
Omnipotent.
Really?
Yeah. Breaking the fourth wall.
He has godlike powers by talking to the audience.
No, I don't.
No,
think so.
because he feel, you know, I see it as like Deadpool has so much power that he's messing with things around him to the point that he knows that he is being a part of a movie and talk about it.
Yeah,
Like
he knows he's
like,
a comic book character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he knows he's a.
One
he's a
time he
comic
met
book character.
Spider-Man or some other guy, and he said, when was last time he met? Issue 6, page 7, something? Chapter, yeah.
Also, when he was, there was a scene when he was next to a guy made out of iron or metals, and that guy went to a fight against, I think, Juggernaut. Or
Oh, yeah.
or Rhino. I don't really
Colossus,
remember.
Colossus.
Colossus,
Yeah.
and he said, "Go, big guy! A huge CGI scene coming up."
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Look, when
was
you
really
when
character
when someone loves Deadpool,
Uh-huh.
you're not gonna argue with logic.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, if you love somebody, you're gonna overlook at everything. You're gonna overlook everything.
Exactly. And if you look at something with so many faults, Fortnite,
You will still overlook the faults because you love Fortnite.
But anyways, what's next on the list?
Fantastic Four, and honestly, I don't know what to expect.
Me too. Same.
Me too. Like Fantastic Four, it's an old movie.
There's three.
No one mentioned anything about the Fantastic Four
There
ever
was
since its first
There was the
movie.
original Fantastic Four, and then there was the second one, The Rise of the Silver Surfer.
And then the third one.
They couldn't make, and because of that, they couldn't make another one. They couldn't make another proper one because
Galactus.
not. Oh my God! Let me finish my point.
Yeah, I tried to help you.
You're not. You're. That's not even the point I'm trying to make. I'm not even trying to say Galactus.
You're discombobulating him.
I'm trying to dismember him.
All right.
Yes, because Chris Evans played Captain America, so there's no more Johnny Storm.
That's true. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But he did say that he wants to come back as Human Torch.
How can you even put that in when it was just Fantastic Four?
But that also
He's gonna look
depends-
super. He's gonna look super old to be Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm is meant to be youngish.
But they can de-age him with the new technology. Just
He
like how
did
they
it-
de-age.
he
No
did it
one's
with
that
his
good.
Captain America, right?
It's
That never made anything good. Honestly,
and no one is-
the aging ability. No one liked it.
and
First
no
of all.
and no one is that good, and it's always gonna look sloppy, no matter how far you go into the future. I mean, right now it's 2025. They're probably still filming it.
Yeah, true.
It's gonna take like 1 or 2 years to film a
Yeah.
good movie. A good movie.
Who do you think is gonna be in the cast as like the Reed Richards, Susan
I
Storm?
honestly hope it's not that guy from
Office.
Multiverse of. Yes.
Me
No,
too,
that
same.
guy. He's
No.
Like I feel like he doesn't.
I want to laugh at him. I don't want to take him seriously.
No,
Who? The guy from The Office? Who?
The
Jim
Office.
Jim Halbert. John
He-
Krasinski.
He
Jim
pla-
Halpert.
in Multiverse of Madness. He played Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I can't. Why do I
this
feel
dude-
like I want to say Captain
This
Stretch?
should- listen. I don't want to make this comparison.
Go ahead.
Because this person is not on par with the person I'm gonna compare with.
Exactly.
No, I'm gonna compare him with whatchamacallit, I forgot his name. The guy who filmed The Mask.
Jim Carrey.
Jim
Carrey,
Carrey.
that's
Carrey. You cannot take Jim Carrey seriously.
You can't.
You cannot because
Even
he
if
is-
you, I mean, he wasn't even.
Well
in,
known
he was
for
in
his-
Dark Crimes, The Number 23, lots of horror and crime and drama movies,
he's
and yet
well-known
you can't
in
take
a-
him seriously.
he's well known for being comedic.
It's because of his persona and
His
like,
He's
persona,
been
his looking-
typecasted.
his-
He's
his
just been
physique.
typecasted.
Trust me, you can't break through another genre just by simply putting yourself in it.
Yes.
And just like you put yourself in the MCU, you can't just be expected to be taken seriously.
I think he's been casted in
But-
The Quiet Place. You know that movie?
I think,
Yeah.
not only that, the guy who played Reed Richards from Multiverse of Madness, I think he was in something called Jack Ryan.
Yeah, he was. It's a
Yeah,
series.
Yeah, on Prime Video.
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
Yeah, was it? I haven't seen it, but is it a like? I think it's a funny one.
I don't know. I know. I think it's serious, and I think that
Action comedy. Action comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
I haven't
happening.
watched it. I forgot about that. I thought it got cancelled. Like I
But
thought,
they
I thought
got-
after the
No,
first
it's
season
pro-
it got cancelled.
Uh-huh.
But they're making a third season. It's gonna be the final one.
Anyway, if they do make Jim Halpert as as
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You want to say Captain Stretch,
So,
don't you?
Captain Stretchy. So the first and second,
That's a good one, right?
That's a
First
funny
and
name.
second Fantastic Four were very campy. Very campy. Campy, yeah. So comedy. So I think he will fit in if that is the route that they're taking. The third one was
If
very
they
dark.
if they give him the beard, it will be better.
No, why don't they just cast Steve Carell as well?
The
Like
magic.
it's already downhill from there. Why don't they just blow it all together?
Steve
Yeah.
Carell as the Ben Grimm. Imagine.
Who
That's
was
the thing.
Who was Sue
No,
Richards again?
Steve Carell as Batman.
Who was Sue Richards in the
Jessica Alba.
Jessica
and the
Alba?
first Fantastic
The
Four.
first
The
Fantastic.
Muslim
I
Hero,
want
the
her. I
Muslim.
want her to come back as Susan Storm.
No, she's
Can't
old.
be done, man.
She's
Why?
old.
Cause she's old.
Come on.
Susan Storm's always been known to be young.
But let's
Ish.
change. Like you can make like I feel like in my head you can make anything bad good, just as you can make anything good bad.
There are some bad things that cannot be good.
Like
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Dude, come on, dude.
And another thing. And another.
beyond fixed.
No. A comic book movie example would be Green Lantern
With how
Movie yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
with Ryan Reynolds.
Did I actually miss
It
Ryan
was
Reynolds is
it was
already
a
Deadpool.
dark hole in his career.
Really? Was it? Did it mess his career up?
It messed the DCU. Well, let's just say
It was- I think it was separate.
when he entered the DC comic book universe with Green Lantern, we expected it to actually open the door to new things. But-
in fact, they had to, even in the comics, okay, they had to make something that will change the character itself.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Reynolds was one time was too expensive to afford.
Yes.
Okay, was really costly.
Yeah.
And
Explains
also,
why he said there's water in the tap.
Also,
In the
he did not have that much screen time yet. They are gonna be paying him too much, so they made a point in the comics that he's gonna be killed, and so they have the new character as the Green Lantern and make the Ring choose another person.
Honestly,
That hurts.
I liked him as
Yeah,
Green
but-
Lantern.
He's got a point. Do you know how many Green Lanterns are for Earth? 4.
Yeah.
4. Hal Jordan.
They had to change him. at some
Hal
point.
Jordan. John Stewart.
Kyle Rayner.
Carl Reiner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, we actually know
Yeah.
stuff.
And Garner.
Guy Gardner.
Yeah.
Guy Gardner.
Ford do that so much.
Yeah.
A lot.
The Green Lantern of Sector 2814. There's like literally 4 of them. And 4 of these guys are gonna guard the sector.
Sector.
The sector's always having problems.
Sector 5.
They make it sound like it's a place at work. The sector.
Yeah.
Like they always mention when you go to OA, the headquarters.
That's where the Guardians are.
No, that's their HR.
Yeah.
There is a good point brought up in the chat by Diagon
Yeah.
He said that the real problem with the MCU universe is that the pool of good actors that they can fill in the roles is shrinking with every movie.
Like
It
who,
is
for
shrinking.
example?
It's sad. Do you know why?
Why?
Because it's almost grossed over in total the entire MCU universe over $60 billion.
Wow.
Yeah. And the
All
focus,
movies together.
and the focus sadly is being like the attention is being given to a select group of actors. It's
Like
not being given to everyone. Like you cannot bring a new actor and put him in a movie,
Yeah.
okay, and expect him to bomb as much as you bring a good, well-known actor that could possibly be a superhero in another universe.
That's the thing.
Like you can't go to MCU, okay, and bring let's say Loki and make him in another a different character in DC universe and expect him to be the same thing. It's gonna be hard to balance
There's a lot of
between these things,
yeah.
especially that these characters are well known, and if you're gonna bring them to another character, it's gonna be hard to make people think about that this person is this character instead of this person is that other character we all know already.
He's got a point. There's a lot of traits that an actor can make and has in a certain universe or part or anything like that. He can't. He can either bring it, or he can just bomb.
Yeah, true.
All right. He can either be expected to play the role to perfection.
Yeah.
All right, or that's it. You know, there's nothing else. You know, like for example, Batman. Batman as Ben Affleck. Do you know that Batman as Ben Affleck? You had to use a machine. Well, in terms of Christian Bale, he actually used his own voice, and he actually came up with the trademark, "I am Batman,"
Yeah.
with his own voice, dude. His
Wow,
own
yeah.
voice.
Dude, that guy, like that, he's the best.
He created-
live action Batman.
Now he created a better live-action Batman, a
Yeah.
darker path, a better path, or something else. He actually made him into a ninja.
Yeah.
While the other Batmans, they have their own story. They weren't into the whole darkness thing. Back then, they were still into the
Detective thing.
yeah, they were still into the whole
The hero's journey thing.
Dear God, can you give me 1 minute?
yeah, I'm trying to.
Calm
I'm trying
down.
to-
They're still influenced by Adam West's Batman.
Yeah, Adam West.
Yeah, the version of Batman that
Like with Michael Keaton and George Clooney and Val Kilmer,
yeah.
they were all influenced by
Adam West.
Adam West.
This version of Batman you're talking about is the version of Batman that was newly liberated from using guns. Because Batman, if you guys don't know, used to use guns before he was a martial artist.
Are you sure? No, I don't.
Yeah.
No,
No.
he never used guns.
He never-
the only
Go
the
back in
only,
history.
only
and look
Thomas
at-
Wayne.
at
Thomas
the
Wayne
original.
used guns. Only Thomas Wayne used
In
guns.
the comics, the first issue of Batman, did he use guns?
Yeah, in the old comics of Batman, he used guns, and the one they made the movie with, you were guys talking about just now, it was the version where he was just newly not using guns. That's why some of his moves were kind of wonky and were not put together with what the storyline is. So
It's
they
Ben
forced some
Affleck's-
of the
It's Ben
storyline.
Affleck's physique. You can't exactly give him a whole martial arts move.
Yeah.
And honestly, unless you actually give him an actual exosuit to actually give him better movements, then I'm sorry, there's not much to do.
Yeah, but
I'm not shaming the guy. I'm just saying there is a limit to how much he can do.
Yeah, there's only one too many things that someone can do.
And also
Ju-
there's-
just like the Matrix. The Matrix.
Exactly, exactly. After
Keanu Reeves had a hard time doing things in the movie.
You can't
in the new movie.
exactly. There is the difference between the physique of what you had before, and this is why he's perfect as John Wick. The amount of guns to use,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the amount of guns. So this is John Wick right now.
That's it.
Yeah, point and shoot. Just
Yeah.
point and shoot.
Yeah.
All he sees is guns and blood.
Just aim and shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the Matrix, there's
And,
a lot of
and they
physical
asked me
movements
and they
stuff
asked me
like
why I don't play FPS.
that. Just aim and
But,
shoot.
but anyways, with Fantastic Four, like, how excited are you
I'm not excited
at all, huh?
because I don't know who's playing who. At this point, I'm
Yeah.
just
the actors are
there-
scattered.
there's
No one knows anything.
look, because of the fact that we've seen the Fantastic Four. Believe me, I think the MCU is disorganized.
Yeah, it
Right
is.
now.
It is disorganized.
Yeah, it's just organized.
It's all over the place.
It started in 2006.
No, more
6 or 8?
MCU started with Iron Man 1, which released in
oh yeah,
2008.
Amazing. He knows when Iron Man came out, and yet he cannot stop playing Fortnite. Yes,
Priorities,
they're all over the place. So Fantastic Four came out before Iron Man and was not even part of the
MCU, yeah.
MCU. Why wasn't it?
Universal made that movie, right?
No, Fox.
It doesn't matter.
Fox. Huh?
Yeah. And Blade was not considered to be one of the Marvel movies until 2 or 3, and even then 3 had bad reputation because of lack of screen time for Wesley Snipes.
They
Yeah.
need to put Fantastic Four because again, it all boils down to their final act of this.
Yes.
Which
So
is the
the
Secret
next
Wars.
one, and we talked about this guy earlier, Avengers: The Khan Dynasty.
Yeah.
Kang. The
Kang.
Kang. Let's just say there's going to be Khan
King
said.
Kang.
Kong?
Kang.
Whatever.
His name is
Kang.
This is the guy. This is the guy I was telling
Yes,
you
I
about.
know.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. That's why I said Kang or Kong.
Are they
Oh.
calling this the phase 6 the Kang Dynasty?
No, they're calling the next Avengers movie the Avengers Kang Dynasty.
Oh,
Yes.
Look, I'm super excited. This movie is gonna probably blow my mind. Like,
Going how far Secret. Phase 6 is. I'm not so sure, and I'd say this is gonna. We can't speculate anymore based on how the movies are going.
Secret Wars. It's
I
because
So the next one is definitely, as you said, the finale of the Phase 6 is
of
gonna
the
be
Multiverse saga is Secret Wars. So I think it makes sense. So if you go to what is the power of Kang again? Time travel.
Time travel.
So I think what would happen?
And, carrying food with him.
Yeah, carrying food with
packs
For
of
30
lunchbox. Yes,
30
lunchbox.
days worth of food
30
and
worth-
air.
Yes. So I think.
Okay.
So I think what's happening.
How does the suit give him that ability? Unless the future has pills.
Make him a scuba diver or something. I
And
don't
in
know.
the MCU, in Loki, the version we see is from the 31st. The version that's mentioned is from the 31st century. The one that's mentioned in Loki.
All right.
Okay.
So
right.
they have a picture of him?
Yeah, I do.
So,
Show us.
So just to get back to my point. So I think
Keep going. While we-
what's happening is it's Kang, right? So he's traveling through time so many times.
Yeah.
So probably what's happened is he's destroyed the multiverse doing so. It could be because that's the whole plot of Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So in Secret Wars, Von Doom, who is the key enemy of Fantastic Four, has built up a world
Really?
composed of different universes. So for example, America is
That's him.
Universe 1. Oh,
Yeah.
that's him. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him.
That's him.
That's new Loki?
This is
No,
Kang.
No,
this is
that's in
Kang.
the Loki
In
TV
the-
show.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
This is Kang.
This is Kang.
Yeah, Kang
Yeah.
the Conqueror.
That looks fitting. That's a new face, by the way. I never saw that face before.
Yeah, he's gonna be the new main villain apparently.
But where's
that's cool.
Where's the Thanos suit though?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the Thanos.
I mean, there is purple behind him.
And the most important thing, the purple chin that looks like a nutsack.
No, he doesn't have that. Though.
No, it looks like a grill, if anything.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of nutsack you have seen that looks that have these lines like that. but,
Purple nutsack.
I mean,
Yeah.
you do you, buddy.
Hey, the animators came up with it. I mean, hell, Thanos looked like that. They gave him a big chin. Maybe it's because he was deformed.
Deformed from. Okay.
It was part of the plot of the Eternals.
Could be.
Yeah, apparently if you're deformed or mutated, you look like that.
You're gonna have a weird chin.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's like
If I get messed up or corrupt, then
You
I'm
ever
gonna come out like a Giga Chad or something.
think of it this way. You ever heard of the Eternal? You ever saw the Eternals?
Nope.
I have.
Banned.
All right, so there's Celestials.
Yeah.
Banned here, right?
Yeah, you can.
Eternals is banned in here in Qatar.
It is.
Yeah,
it was,
because-
it never released because of let's say religious reasons.
Like
Ah,
Thor and Thunder, Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Because
same
the
thing.
because now they got the whole thing of gods in it, or
Yeah.
Zeus and all that, and
I hate how they bring everything and just
Actually,
call
no,
it a god.
it was
look,
something
look,
else.
look. Honestly, we all have our beliefs.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not gonna judge people on but this is the realm of fantasy. It's called fiction.
I know it's fiction.
You
But,
don't- you-
but they are.
not-
They
I
have
know
been
you
using
know
the
it.
word God so lightly, so much that anything they do becomes godlike or something. Like,
Well, he's right. There's a god of dumplings, so honestly,
Like,
it's disrespectful, honestly, to our religions.
yeah, like
religions in general.
everything. Like they put the word God in everything that is so powerful or majestic or something. They call it a god. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. So,
The
all boils
word
down to
God-
this.
God should be unaffectable by anything. Should not be affected by anything. But if you're gonna call Superman a god, why does he affected by kryptonite and magic? This is not a god. This is just a powerful alien.
People
basically.
assume that because of his superpowers.
Yeah.
Look, the guy, if you give him like a long night,
Mm-hmm.
like give him like no sunlight for days
Yeah.
or anything like that, he's gonna run out of power.
He's gonna
Yeah.
be like a normal person.
You're gonna be flimsy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's happened before in Supergirl. She used her heat vision, which was which actually consumes solar rays inside her solar radiation in her body.
So
Okay.
she
Once
blasted
she
herself out.
once
So she blasted herself.
no she had to blast something in order to save someone.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so but she had to use it to the maximum limit.
Oh, okay.
So
She basically became an offshoot of a sun.
she actually emptied herself out.
All right.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
She used her heat vision to the point that she ran out of batteries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's basically the source of the heat vision, the solar radiation, and the bodies of Kryptonians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What? Nobody knew that? Okay, fine.
No, I did not catch what you said, but I
Solar
saw-
radiation and the bodies of Kryptonians. What's so hard about that?
Oh, okay, I got you. But I was looking at the comment that which you guys, the movie that was banned. Mr. Robot says they were banned for LGBT, not God.
Yeah, which is true. It's because of that.
It was one scene.
Yeah, one
It's-
scene.
yeah,
was
in
enough.
which movie, The
It's
Eternals?
enough. Ban
One
it.
scene.
Do you
Ban
know
it.
what happened?
Ban
The
it.
Eternals.
No, not Eternals or
Eternals.
Both
Eternal-
movies.
oh, I thought-
both movies referenced that community.
Love and Thunder only literally had one scene in it where Valkyrie kissed the hand of another girl. Just that.
Ban it.
Banned.
Really, that's it?
Ban it.
That's enough?
Actually, no,
Yep.
there was something else too.
Out the window.
Yeah, it was a reference. It was just a reference.
Yeah, you're right, but it's still something.
I'm not gonna question anyone
It
this.
is disrespectful to our culture, so we're not
I'm
gonna be
not.
shoving
So I'm
it
not
in
gonna.
our country. That's it.
Yeah,
basically.
but I'm gonna watch it through streaming services
Stop
just
this,
to at
stop
least
this.
watch it. You know.
Huh? What?
I'm gonna. What?
That's always the loophole here.
Yeah.
If
Yes.
you don't watch it in the movies, go watch it on Netflix.
But I actually
Movies.
I watch stuff on like their streaming services, and sometimes I pirate them. Sometimes I
No,
like-
dude.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Alleged piracy. No piracy here.
Thanks for getting us
Please.
kicked out of YouTube.
Yeah,
I knew. Why did I feel like
my
one day you're gonna
my
bring
cousin-
us down to the point of?
Alleged
My-
piracy. You only.
No, my cousin broke into my house and downloaded a couple movies on my computer. I did not know that.
Yeah, alleged.
That's not me.
Yeah.
You broke into your house.
Yeah, broke into my house, my cousin. Yeah.
And
Don't you have a
uploaded
key?
The file on your
Yeah, no,
computer.
he just downloaded them. He did not upload them. He watched them himself.
Don't you have a password?
I have a password, yeah, but
You gave it to
I
your
was
cousin.
stupid enough to leave it open.
To just
that day,
put
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Somehow,
Don't you?
only
Don't you
that
have
day-
sleep mode?
Hamad 1 2 3 4 is it?
We all have.
Yeah, you know, it was, my password was password, man. Like I can't.
Password.
Don't you have sleep mode?
Sleep mode? No, I
You
don't
actually
sleep.
guessed it.
Sleeping for pussies, man. I don't sleep.
Of course, of course.
God.
So wow, this was actually one hell of a podcast.
Yeah, probably our second longest one.
No, our second longest one was how should I say this?
The boys.
The
It's
boys.
Yeah, we
The
talked
boys.
so
Yeah,
long.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
that episode was
like 2 hours long.
Well,
was tiring to watch even.
there's so much information there.
Yeah,
honestly.
like it was so much to take seriously. Like if you guys were to break it to 2 episodes, that would have been
Look,
way better.
the thing is, podcasts can last from 1 hour.
To like 4 hours.
3 hours.
4 hours. Yeah, I know some
And
podcasts
people do 5 hours for some reason,
yeah.
and yet they do so well.
I agree.
I feel like 5 hours is too much.
It depends on how their style is.
Yeah.
It depends on the hosts.
Guys, I have a
That's it.
question though.
Yes,
Sorry,
please.
just going back to the main point.
Yes.
To the Secret Wars, right? So that's the final agenda for
Yeah.
MCU. What do you think happens after though?
At this point,
what-
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Most of the movies that are new are newly introduced. Like one of them,
The Eternals.
no, not that. The new ones that are to come in that are upcoming, like Blade or Fantastic Four, or how Deadpool 3 comes into this, or even with Logan.
Yeah.
In terms of Logan, I think it's more of his two timeline living between two timelines. This guy lived in two timelines.
In a limbo state.
Wolverine, no, like he
No,
lived
no.
in the Fox timeline, and now he's gonna live in the MCU timeline.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
he's the only
actually
character.
X-Men timeline. X-Men
Yeah.
timeline. It's not MCU.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna come into the MCU. Logan has lived through two timelines,
so they imported the new hero basically.
so that's how they did it.
Yeah.
Mm.
They
Yeah.
downloaded the new hero from Google. Okay.
Guys, you know that Sonic the Hedgehog is also gonna be part of the MCU.
What?
What?
Like
Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them.
the sequel to the second Sonic movie is gonna be part of the MCU.
Shieldman,
What?
I'll buy you a new phone. You can throw it at him.
Okay, buddy.
But I think after Secret Wars, they should just have a hiatus on hero movies after. Just
Like just stop,
close-
right?
close-
Pause.
Yeah, pause and
They're not gonna stop. Have they stopped after Endgame?
No, they just
No,
continue.
I-
They did
think-
they did Black Widow and some other movies,
But
and then
listen,
after
at the end
and
of the day,
but
you're
because
talking about-
because of sorry, but because of COVID, they had to make it into
Postpone it.
Yeah, they had to
postpone
multiple
and
things, yeah.
postpone and get and they
Change
ha-
their schedule, I think, right?
oh dear God, can I please try to make my
Sorry.
point?
I'm just trying
You
to
want to
help.
talk?
Don't
wanna-
jump the guns, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help. 'cause
This is literally I don't know how many times you interrupted me to the point where I can't even remember what I'm talking about. Now I'm
Don't
running,
jump the
you know
gun.
what I'm saying.
Just listen. Be a good listener. Listen, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen more than you talk.
And because of COVID, after Endgame, okay, they had to postpone movies. Movies that are possibly going to go into cinema had to be put on streaming services, and they lost money because of that. And not only that, they had to be put in what do you call it? They had to be put in miniseries.
Yeah.
like what?
Really?
Yeah, really. Like what?
During COVID, we had one too many
What if?
series.
What if
from
Loki?
MCU,
Those.
yeah.
What if Loki?
No, but those were always supposed to be series.
No, they were called miniseries.
So were they supposed to be longer?
There's 6 episodes each.
I know, but I think that was the plan from the start to make them like short.
Yeah, they're called miniseries.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They're not
like-
supposed to have another season.
So because due to COVID, like
They had to lower the production to
Yeah.
the point to dopamine hits to
Yeah.
Marvel.
They
fans.
built a story, but they had to shorten it into 1 season and a couple of and less than 10 episodes.
actually it actually worked. Like it worked, by the way. If
Of
you
course,
watched it.
Yeah, it
of course you know where you worked. You're one of the few dumb audiences that they're trying to get.
No, actually, like
And they got them
Yeah, they got them.
because they are dumb.
Exactly.
no, I don't think the COVID affected the episode count of Loki.
Not the
What?
dude, I think we're strafing too far from the.
Yeah,
We are
Yeah.
flying offshore, yeah.
Yeah, with him we're.
No, with him, no. Everyone here just going on a haywire.
Yeah.
But anyways,
So-
like with what you were saying, Clint, I feel like I'm like what are they gonna do about after the phase 6?
I think
Let's
it
not-
comes to the point. Sorry,
go ahead.
when you're saying Secret Wars, I think it comes to the point where no one's not gonna know about it.
No, there's,
You know, like it's how they did it with maybe What If. In the
Listen.
final episode of What If, they're gonna win a big victory. That's assuming, all right. If nobody dies, nobody gets retired. By retired, I mean the actors.
Yeah,
All right, like how they did with
Black
Robert
Widow.
There is.
Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans.
I'm Black Widow 2 in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, but at least you got one more movie after that.
Yeah, but it's like it was Scarlett Johansson's choice to like leave.
Yeah, but she sued Disney afterwards.
Yeah, I think she lost, right?
But to get to the point, to get to the point, I think it's come to the point where everyone's gonna have a secret. They're all gonna have secret wars. So Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, they're gonna be of course tied in together. How with Infinity War and Endgame. They're not gonna have a movie in between unless they announce another movie in between, which is gonna be stupid at this point.
I think from here till Secret Wars, no one knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're just
but I think
this is what we're speculating this.
Yeah, speculating purely.
Yes.
Now, speaking that the one before Secret Wars is gonna be whatchamacallit, the Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Given that he's gonna be playing with time, okay. After they are done with that movie, they're gonna bring Kang the Conqueror onto the new Secret Wars and make him play and mess with the others by making each one of them have his own secret war, and from there they're gonna be like branching somewhere else with each and every movie that comes after Secret Wars. It's gonna be a story of every character, and then after these stories they're gonna tie it back together to a point where they can defeat Kang the Conqueror. I don't think they will be able to defeat him in the movie before Secret Wars. Also, let's not forget that it's MCU, one too many characters, universes, comics out there that still are worthy of being movies. So after Secret Wars, it's not a dead end. There's many opportunities out there. It's just for who is going to take the chance and make them.
So just to clarify on Secret Wars, so the enemy in Secret Wars is Doctor Doom. So Doctor Doom, are you familiar with the Beyonders?
I am. With the Beyond, I'm only familiar with one of them. The one that appeared in Spider-Man, the animated series.
Yeah.
The one that came out in the 90s.
Yeah. So he was able to siphon the powers of the Beyonders. The Beyonders are basically very powerful, like godlike.
Like Galactus level, I think, right?
Yeah, but more powerful than Galactus.
Yeah.
It's like godlike.
Yeah.
So he was able to siphon the powers off, and he was able to create a world consisting of different parts, an Earth-like world consisting of different parts of different universes.
Mm-hmm.
So he used that power, and then he got defeated by Fantastic Four.
Spider-Man.
Reed.
Reed Richards.
Reed Richards. So he was able to defeat them, and what happened was Reed Richardson created a new universe.
Mm-hmm.
He was creating different multiverses now. So he was able to get that power back to create different universes again. So that is the thing. So it's not going to be it's not going to be Kang. It's going to be Dr. Von Doom. And that is the reason why we have a Fantastic Four. That's why they're making it relevant again.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yes.
That's a really solid point you got there.
Yeah, so that's what they're doing. But then after that, Infinity Wars is a big culmination event. Secret Wars is also a big culmination event. Not sure what comes after, what other culminating event, big one, happens after Secret Wars.
I just hope that if they are going to bring back the Fantastic Fours and trying to make it relevant, I just hope that it does not flop because the characters are just.
Well, you think when it comes to Marvel, they'd at least put more into the X-Men, but they dropped the ball after Dark Phoenix, and that's pretty much was it.
Yeah,
I mean, even with Deadpool or Logan or anything like with Wolverine back in the picture again, it's just more of an extension of what they are doing. I think they're stretching it as Hamid was saying. I mean, and you were saying, you know,
who's producing this? Who's the publisher of X-Men? Is it Fox? It's not
Of the
MCU,
comics?
right?
Of the comics?
No.
Of the first one.
The films in
it's
general.
Fox, yeah, it's 20th Century Fox.
Yeah. So unless and until they get that right, then I don't think...
did actually. Disney actually, yeah, they have rights to so many companies now. Remember they bought
regardless if they have the rights or not, it's the ability to produce. Mm-hmm. But also the storylines, I think that's it. خلاص, they are literally scraping the bottom of the barrel unless there's actually more to put out there. What is more to put out there?
An MCU?
Can they be more?
Yeah.
And
Have
if-
you ever heard of the presence?
The what?
The presence.
The
I
presence?
haven't, dude. That's
The presence is basically the one who is making everything happen in MCU. It's a thing that we're gonna be talking about on a different episode. For the meantime, this episode is over.
Yes.
Well, let's just cut it out here because we are just branching away. But however,
Remember,
let me
this
just
episode was about speculation.
yeah about speculation basically. But the presence is a powerful being that is everything that's happening in MCU is because of him.
More powerful than the
beyond
one above all.
More powerful than the one above all. But he basically the one that is shaping what's happening
Really?
because he wants it to happen. He basically stated the things that are happening is because I want it to happen.
So he's standing.
And the one,
Is it
the
the
one
Watcher?
above all versus the one below all, the one below all,
One above all.
being inside Hulk.
Is this
and stuff
is
like
this
that.
the Watcher or?
No, it's a whole convoluted story. His granddaughter is more famous than the Presence himself. He have a granddaughter that you will know when we talk about him.
Okay,
later.
okay.
So for now, this is the end of the episode. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you everyone for being in the chat. Thank you everyone for talking. This
I wanna
has
slap you so
been
hard.
us, the hosts, starting with
Sengoku KTR.
Aziz the Hobbit.
Lodi One Kenobi.
and your one and only Shieldman H. Thank you again for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Please check out the socials. Check out the links below. We have our socials. We have where you can support us, where you can buy merch. The merch is out there, right?
Yeah, it's out there.
Yeah, it's out there already. If you want to buy merch, that will support us and
We
help
got
us
mugs.
we have mugs even.
We got t-shirts.
This will help us. Basically, all the money, all the proceeds that are gonna be generated from this podcast is gonna be poured back in to the podcast, making it better. And so we are not late on the next episode. Like this episode, I've been like 30 minutes late. On the next episode, hopefully, we're not gonna do so. If you guys wanna help us, support us, there's links in the description. If you check them, by doing that, you're gonna help us. Check out our sponsor. Store 974,
powered by, not sponsor.
powered by 974, and the other one
SSBQ.
Super Smash Bro Qatar.
Yeah.
And hopefully see you on episode 12. Till then, goodbye.
Ciao. Good night.